Welcome back, everybody, to Curse of Strahd. We gotta start getting creepier with this because shit's going down.
Why?
I mean, we don't.
Okay.
Ooh. What's gonna happen today?
We
Creepy
control,
or
we control
edgy?
Markovia. We don't need to be
Do
creepy.
you?
We're about to.
Am I even Jacob? Maybe I'm
Did you just knock over a bottle?
Strahd.
You're doing a pretty good job of impersonating Jacob if you are Strahd.
Mhm.
With that.
This is how I imagine Strahd too. So
Yeah, just really uncanny.
If I was Strahd,
Guys,
could I drink Red Bull?
Because I don't want to marry Strahd.
I don't know.
You drink the red blood of a
It's fine.
bull.
He'll die if we win anyway.
Right. And then I'll have to
Yeah,
get back.
get his wings. Does Strahd have wings?
What
By the
if,
way-
no, what if vampires in D&D did the thing they did in Skyrim, where they're like, I'm a normal guy, and then they turn into that weird ass gray thing
That
with
like
wings,
floats in
and
a
they're
like pose and
yeah.
That's
He's like,
how
"Hello!"
it's like the vampires in Witcher too.
Yeah,
They turn
they
in-
look way cooler though.
Yeah, they're still yucky though.
They're like they're like monsters though.
Yeah,
They're yeah.
anyone else enjoy that premiere of the last episode?
that's pretty neat.
I
That
thought it was a lot of
Cool.
fun.
Yeah.
That was
Cool.
pretty fun.
So
That was-
that ages this.
Actually,
That was like 4
probably
weeks
still
ago.
we're probably premiering this episode.
Yeah, I actually forgot the joke I did at the beginning.
Hey, oh,
Oh,
six.
my God.
buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we just time out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this hero into the chambers.
I'm trying to
Oh.
destroy your stream.
Like, here's
He's
the
so
thing.
He's a servant
small.
of Strahd.
That was not surprising if he is.
Really?
All
Yeah.
cats are.
One of those days he's gonna do that and break the TV.
Well, hopefully we'll put the.
We're gonna take
glass.
this.
Yeah, we need to get that damn glass. I never got it. It's my fault.
I didn't
Shouldn't say
notice.
we.
Oh, we also need to go get David.
Oh, David.
Wizard of Wines.
Yeah.
In any
bird
case,
guy.
welcome to today's game. We're going to start now. Last we left off, you guys were making your way up north of Kratsk, towards the werewolf den. A place you have gone to many times before, only to find werewolves.
Oh fuck.
I also died
Perfect dramatic
there.
pause.
So death too, I guess.
Yes, this is the last time you came here. You were dead, nearly died, and
No, I died.
what's her name? Irina got transformed into a vampire here as well, and you guys snuck in via the help of Ira, but now you're back again, and none of you are werewolves. You currently have Esmeralda with you? Yes?
Did she
I
want
think
to?
she's with you.
Yes, she
That's
can.
up to you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's with you guys. And that's where we last left off, so what are you guys doing?
Hey guys, I remember last time we came up with like a really good plan,
Yeah.
and then it's like 2 weeks passed on our way here. So
It was to go and ask for.
Okay, why is it that every time we take a week to play, I forget everything? It's been 2 weeks, I remember the last session perfectly.
That's weird.
Yeah.
explain the plan to us again.
I don't remember the plan.
You don't remember?
No, I was too busy brooding or being angsty or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Emir? Was that his name?
Yeah, we gotta talk to the guy that
Yeah.
we
The
saved
boss.
from
The
Strahd's.
leader of the werewolves.
Yeah.
Is it Emir? Emil.
I don't know.
Right?
I wrote it down.
I think it was Emil. We were gonna go and we were gonna ask for him.
Amir.
And we were going to tell him that we're the ones that rescued him from Strahd.
It's new.
And we were going to call for him and see if he would come to us if he's there.
Don't look at this.
And we're going to hope that he's there.
Yeah, but we had a plan about who was going in and how they were going in. That's the
Yeah.
part I don't
Oh,
remember.
I would think I was going in the form of a wolf. 'Cause I'm
Or we
sure-
could just go in through the front door. And just see what they say. I mean,
That sounds like a bad idea.
And then I believe someone was going to turn someone invisible.
I can turn you invisible.
Okay. Are you turning Esmeralda invisible?
She can turn herself invisible.
I can turn myself invisible.
Or you turn anyone else invisible?
Do you need to be invisible?
I could just sit out here and wait. But then
I think I'd rather do that.
just have me wait out here?
No, I'd rather sit out here and wait than go on there. But
So you two are going in?
Yes.
with Esmeralda.
sure, I can be a wolf too.
You
What are we
can.
looking for exactly again?
An old friend
Wait.
and his wife.
Maybe I should go in there.
Alright.
Maybe
Friends
maybe I
always
shouldn't do that because I don't have a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot of spells left.
Neither do I. It's been a busy day.
Maybe we should try the front door because at least that way they're not going to get mad at us if we go inside and they figure out who we are and they think that we tried to trick them. We just go in through the front door and we're like, hey, we're the guys that saved your leader. Maybe they'll listen to us.
Yeah, but they have 2 leaders, I'm pretty sure. There's the bad guy, and then there's the guy we know.
Yeah, but they seem to like the other one.
Huh?
They seem to like Emil, though.
Yeah, but what if the people that we saw last time aren't the people that are there now,
Then
and
we
they
run.
actually have allegiance to the bad guy that I almost killed that time, remember?
Then we run. If we're in the middle of their thing and they find us out, we have to fight our way out anyways.
Look, we talked about this last time. He's the smart one. He comes up with the plans. We listen. I like that he's taking the honest approach. I think it's a good idea.
The only reason why I think we should is because if we get halfway in there and they figure out that we're liars, we have to fight our way through all of them. At least here we can run.
Alright. I would like to be invisible, though. Would you
Upon
also like to be
reflection,
invisible?
I don't recall any of them favoring the form of a wolf inside their own cave.
I don't think they did, no. So a few of them did. A few of them looked like wolves, but not all of them.
Dire wolves.
Remember the guy that was playing the violin, I think, and he was playing it really shitty?
Wasn't he
He
in
was
his
a wolf.
hybrid form?
He might have been. Oh, actual full-on wolves. No, none of them were full-on wolves.
Then we probably shouldn't try that approach.
I don't
You-
think we're trying to hide ourselves at all.
Continue then.
Well, because we can try to go up and be honest, and they can just hide themselves until we know if they're gonna accept it or not.
What do you need from me?
We should at least have an escape plan in case they don't like us.
Well, I have my boots. You
Okay.
can turn into a wolf. I can
do
carry
things.
one of you.
I can at least turn invisible.
Sure.
I can turn us both invisible 2 times.
I can only turn invisible one more time.
We're discussing what we do if we fail.
What we do if they decide to kill us. When
What
go
do
up
we
to
do
speak
if
to
they don't?
We go
them?
inside
Then we all go in.
and hope they're not lying.
So you guys are sitting here waiting and planning. You guys are kind of hiding behind a rock. I'm assuming that's kind of a distance away, kind of back in the trees.
Yeah.
As you do, you hear above in the trees, and you look up. There's a raven. It kind of looks down, it looks towards all of you, and it flutters down onto the ground. And then you watch as it grows in size and transforms into that of a person wearing a green cloak along their back, along with maybe leathers underneath.
Mm-hmm.
And he nods.
Is it Damien?
It's not Damien. This person is much younger.
Have we seen him before?
Yes, this is one of Davian's sons.
So he was
Ah,
in the...
perfect.
Yes.
Is it,
Oh, I love that we wrote down their names. The son.
Another last name is Kolyanovich. No, it's
Is it Adrian? Is it Adrian? Because
It's
Adrian was the
Adrian.
eldest.
Yes.
Okay.
He flies down and he looks at you guys and he says, "My friends,
Hello.
I come to warn you.
About.
There's a pack of werewolves. They're coming straight here.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
To their own den?
they're coming to their own den. They seem to be preparing for something. I don't know why. I flew here very quickly.
Well, we need to talk to them.
I've been watching them for a long time. They haven't been back at their den for a while. I'm not entirely certain.
Was there one named Emil?
I don't know their names.
These are the ones that we're searching for.
Maybe.
I don't know
They're
that.
on their, they should be here within about 30, 40 minutes.
We should go in now.
It's possible that the den could be empty.
Yes.
Adrian, can you get a message to your father?
Yes.
We're going to need his help soon.
Okay.
In fighting Strahd.
In fighting Strahd?
Yes. Are we still waiting? Everyone's still at Crest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you tell him to meet us at Crest?
We will meet you there.
We should go in now.
He kind of turns and you watch as he transforms into a small little raven and just flies off.
It's time to improvise, I suppose.
As always, we do that best anyways.
In
We
quietly
are
then?
still alive.
Are we going in quietly or are we
Yes.
going in loud?
Quietly.
Quietly? Okay, well, I can do this and I'll snap and I'll be a werewolf. That's the best I got.
Oh.
Do you want to be
It's a
invisible?
giant werewolf and he's like standing there like, and then you just hear him go, "That's the best I got!" And it's you see Esmeralda just kind of,
Sorry.
I cast.
yeah, that's better.
I cast invisibility on Seymour and myself.
Esmeralda will also go invisible.
I've been here before, they've seen me.
All right, let's go.
Just turn into like a wolf or something.
Oh, an ant.
Or an ant.
Ants are small.
You
Very
can
well.
turn invisible.
I turn into a snake.
Perfect.
In the cold.
Yeah.
I climb into your bag.
You're looking for warmth.
Alright. You guys make your way over towards the entrance of the werewolf den. Get your minis on the board.
almost got like a bubblegum taste, but it's not.
Are you still talking about that?
That weird
Hey,
Red Bull flavor?
chat, if any of you have had the Beach Breeze Red Bull, tell us what you think it tastes like.
I think it tastes like a candle, but Tim says
So do
no.
I. I think it tastes like
The
one of those like
aftertaste
ocean candles.
has like a waxy flavor, I guess. But
Also, what's your favorite Red Bull, I guess? I don't know. I
Yellow one is the best.
green
this is
one.
I'm gonna get an answer like a month from now, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, it doesn't. It's gone now.
But you'll get an answer.
All right. Oh, we were all memeing that one time in the chat about how everybody was doing because in the middle of the game, you were like, everybody, how are you doing? And if I don't see a 1-to-1 comment to response ratio, I'm going to kill all of you. And we were all like, oh god, everybody respond!
Yeah, I forgot I did that.
That was the perfect episode to premiere.
You did it twice too, and it like
You
it was
did it in
perfect
part
for
two
each part
also.
too.
Yeah, it was hilarious. The open jaws of the wolf's head form a 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth. Held up by natural pillars of rock, the ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet inside the cave. Torches and iron brackets line the walls from somewhere deep inside. So you guys make your way in.
I don't
You
like
need
this
to walk
place.
forward. Up on this ledge, you see a woman sitting there. She's kind of sitting as she kind of watches all of you come in. She kind of stands up, and she doesn't seem to hold any weapons. She does have like a
I'm
spear
the
down
only
her side
visible
kind of a
person.
way, but she just kind of stands up. She says, "Who goes there?"
A friend. I'm the only visible person. No, by the way, Jacob. They all turned invisible.
And
I
he's
know.
Slash snake.
snake
Okay.
in the back.
Yeah, who?
A friend of Emil.
What's your name?
It's not important. I helped him escape from Strahd's castle. I need to know if you guys are friends before I give you any information besides that.
Just wait right there, then. She kind of turns, and she kind of whistles. I can't actually whistle. And, I can do that whistle. I can't do the...
Close enough.
She does it with her fingers.
Oh.
Another...
It's no difference.
It's a finger... It's a lot louder.
Oh,
It is
okay.
loud.
Another a man runs forward, and she looks at him and she says, "Find Emil." And he nods and he kind of walks off. She kind of turns. "What do you mean you rescued him?"
He was locked in a cage down in the castle. Me and my friends got to him and brought him back. We wanted to make sure he was safe.
Where do you come from?
From Valaki.
There's no werewolves in Valaki.
It's not, you're right. We're friends. Here. I'll prove it to you now. I'll put my hands up, and I'll snap, and I'll become Ira. This is the form, my true form. This is who I looked like when I rescued him.
Should have started with that.
You can't be too safe, right? You guys don't have the best reputation, honestly. But I was hoping you wouldn't throw that spear at me, so
I wouldn't throw the spear at you.
it's appreciated.
Has Kirill found you?
Kirill is...
The other guy kind of runs back, and he nods, and she says, "All right, follow him."
Alright.
Did we decide whether or not message will
It is a spell.
dispel invisibility, even if you're the one that cast it?
If you cast any spell, your invisibility is gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's greater invisibility that doesn't do that.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it's because you're the one that cast it.
Yeah,
If- okay.
If Ira casts message on you, it won't dispel your invisibility.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that, because I have to go boop-a-doop message.
Yeah. You watch as she kind of... Wait. And the guy kind of stops and he turns. She says... She looks around. She doesn't even know where...
I'm gonna...
Are you alone?
I did say my friends helped rescue him, so they're in the back. I didn't know how you'd react, and I wanted to go first just to be safe because I have these boots that let me run real fast. I could have outrun you guys if you wanted to kill me.
Stop talking. Who else is here?
Only the people that helped rescue him. I can go get them if you'd like.
Yes.
All right, I'll be right back, and I'll click the boots.
Okay.
And I'm going to run out and around to try to get out of sight,
Okay.
and I'll be like, "Hey guys, get over here!" I'm trying to get them to me so they're not in sight so they can revisit.
They're so dumb they don't even. They're like, yeah, okay. You guys walk back around.
Yeah, I go out and then just dispel
You're
it.
just
Yeah.
a snake on his shoulders. He just thinks you're his pet, so they don't know any better.
I'll say that.
It's just these two and Esmeralda.
I'm trying to hide in the bag. Like,
Oh, you're in his bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look like
Renee?
You guys should be like who we looked
No.
like when we rescued him.
yeah.
So when we were in Strahd
They're
Castle.
also the people that killed me, so I don't know if I should look like it.
Right. Alright, fair enough.
Did they kill me as Renee or as Ari?
You
I'm pretty sure it was Renee.
You were Renee because you reverted.
And then I died. Alright, I'm gonna look like Shia LaBeouf.
Okay.
That's a throwback.
That dude's
Shia
wandering
LaBeouf
water.
appears. Are you just Seymour?
I'm always just Seymour now.
Alright.
Yeah, and now I'll walk back.
You guys walk back
I'll
in.
unclick my boots.
She's kind of narrow-eyed.
This is them. Sorry.
Alright. She kind of hops off. She says, keep a close eye on them.
We need to hurry.
Why?
Yeah, there's a pack of you werewolves.
We did hear about that. There's a
On
pack
the way.
coming here.
What?
There's
Yeah.
a pack.
Are they yours?
Himself.
Who?
I don't know. We
I
just we heard about it that they're on their way now from.
Assume the
somewhere.
the
Go
Go
ones
talk to Emil. Now.
that
Okay.
attacked us.
They very quick. The male werewolf, you assume, very quickly leads you through the cave, leads you past through here, and you see a few other people here. You don't see the dude playing the flute there.
Aw.
Instead, you just see a woman, another man, and as you make your way down into this area, you do see the man you recognize as Emil.
By the way, I'm gonna stay at the mouth and watch for.
You're gonna stay there? Okay. If you stay behind, she'll say, "Why aren't you heading in?"
I want to make sure that I watch out for the werewolves that come.
All right. She keeps a distance of about 20 feet from you.
All right. What is Esmeralda doing?
She follows them.
Oh, okay. She
Yeah.
got rid of everything.
You guys make your way in, and you see Emil standing there. And he kind of turns and he looks towards all of you.
Hey there.
And next to him is the woman you also recognize as Zulika. The two of them are there. There are no children in the cages as they look at both of you, and they look a little distressed. Emil looks maybe a little bit better, but not much better than when you found him. And he steps over and says, "You return."
We do. I'm glad to see you made it back here.
Barely. What are you doing back here?
To give you some information and to ask a favor in return, maybe. But we'll give you the information first, then we can ask about the favor later, because they seemed quite worried when we told them that there was a pack of werewolves headed here. The favor is...
Wait.
Mhm.
What'd you say?
There's a pack of wolves headed here. I don't know if they're... I assumed they were your guys'
Wolves or a pack of...
werewolves.
About 30 minutes away.
It's Kirill.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's here to kill you or us or
He's been
someone.
trying for a while.
That's the other guy, right? The other...
Okay, yeah, the guy, the 16 of them that ambushed
I
us.
was able to get him out. They came back and took my people. The ones who truly knew the strength of the werewolf. They followed me, but the rest of them followed Kirill. Many of them have died, but there's only a few left, and they seek to take my seat of power and appease Strahd.
We should
So-
leave.
How many are there?
No,
Can we win?
we have to kill them.
So let's make a deal right here and now. We're building an army ourselves. We help you keep the seat of power. Will you guys help us defeat Strahd?
If you help me defeat Kirill and the rest of his werewolves, and if they're no longer a problem, I will help you defeat Strahd.
I'll put a hand up.
Shocking grass.
Do handshakes. Pinky promise. That has a few different ones.
I don't know you very well.
No, but I
How
did
How about
hear
a
that
how about a
castle. Ira.
reassuring look?
Ira. He steps forward and he grabs your hand and he says, "Let's hope we both don't die."
I haven't died yet. Mostly due to this one, but
Don't really
I haven't died yet.
spells left, so let's hope this goes well.
Yeah, I know.
How
We'll
far
be
away
fine.
are they?
30 minutes? 20 minutes? Give or take?
Maybe with you, we'll be able to stand a chance.
Yeah, there's a few more of us too. One of us up in the front still hanging out, and my buddy here.
Zika and I and Alara can fight.
How many?
Oh,
How
this is
many?
gonna be bad.
How many of them are you? Are you? How many do you have?
The rest that stand with me are 5. Many
How-
of us have died.
How many are with him? Do you know?
Doesn't.
We can take them.
I'm gonna.
We need to retreat and,
Here, I'm
and
gonna-
come
I'm
back.
gonna take the form of a Hebrew prophecy,
What?
turn back into a person.
They both step back, but they can't really do anything about it. They're just like, who was that?
Oh, you decided not to be a snake anymore. This is Tolman. He was also in the castle, remember?
Deception is
Yes.
not my strong suit.
I can see that.
The mouth of the wolf is a chokehold point. Somewhere we can bottleneck them, deal with less of their numbers.
I like that.
You're right. There is also a secret. And he kind of leads you guys back over here, and he says, up these stairs, there's a vantage point on top. You can see down to the mouth of the cave.
Do you have any traps? Anything we could set up?
We barely have food to survive.
I'll stay up at
If
the
they
top.
take the werewolf den, they will continue to take more children. We can't let them have that seat of power again.
You're right.
They
we
nearly
can't.
died trying to take it back.
Right.
We have to defend this hold.
Right. Right.
We have limited time to plan.
I don't know much, but I do know battles.
There are 3 of us that can fight.
I'll be at the top.
Esmeralda says, you know, me and the doctor killed about good 6, 7 of them. Maybe
Yeah.
there won't be as many as you think. He says, what? Yeah, they attacked us over at the tower across the lake. We killed a good number of them.
How long ago was this?
It makes sense why they haven't attacked in a while yet.
Yesterday, I believe.
Maybe their numbers will be fewer. We could be lucky.
We
Alright.
shouldn't underestimate our opponents.
I agree. Kirill is very strong.
The weakest of us, I suggest you go to the vantage points. Rain down whatever firepower you can.
Excuse you?
I'm judging each of you by your vitality.
Right. I'll be at the
If you
top.
don't want to die, I suggest you set your pride aside.
Tell my brother not to die.
Don't die.
Yeah,
I'm not there.
No, that's right.
I'll make sure.
All right. I'll be at the top.
Sure. Alright, so you're good. Say, Jacob, could you zoom out so we can get like a whole
Yeah, that'd be nice.
view so we can like kind of work towards.
Nice sound effects.
You're welcome.
I really
So-
enjoyed that.
So just for Colton's sake, these stairs take us up to where we can come like up to here.
It's up there.
Yeah.
And that is
I see.
is about it's literally about right here.
Okay.
But you could go down it and get above the wolf. You
Okay,
could get
I
on
see.
top of the mouth of the wolf.
So you could get literally to like right here.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Well,
so nice.
no, it's more like here. You could get here
Okay.
on top
and
of
it'd be above
everything.
it. Okay.
How's it?
Where's the Ari mini?
Right here.
Cool. So Ari is going to be. I'm just going to put her on this to mark it. So Ari is going to be up on top. Where did Ari
Where
go?
does that lead out to, Jacob? Exactly.
Z8 leads up to up here, which is like right here, and then you can
The
this
mount-
top you can.
It's like a
walk
hill
on.
almost. It just scales down.
Oh, it's a hill. I was thinking you were saying it was like there's like a tunnel system here
Yeah.
that you can like see down into the cavern that's already here. But if it's a hill,
No, I imagine it's like the top of the hill.
Got
type
it.
of thing.
what's stopping?
Ira will watch the front, and he'll come to Seymour.
Okay.
Say we have a deal, but it's maybe wasn't the best idea, but we went with it anyways.
What was it? What was the deal?
We're going to help them fight off the werewolves, and they're going to help us kill Strahd.
Do any of you have
Seems
any
that's
string?
unfair to me. What?
Do
String?
any
Yeah.
string.
It's wire, but
I'm gonna
That's like metal string.
make a tripwire.
Ooh, okay. So how are you making tripwire?
Pretty simply get 2 pegs as long as I can and hammer them into the ground. Just
Okay, where do you make the tripwire?
we'll go away from the lights, so let's do right behind these two teeth.
Okay, cool. So those are columns, so they go up.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, because it's the mouth of the werewolf and then the top, and there are columns that go up.
Okay.
So you can totally do that.
I'll tuck them behind the two columns.
Sound good?
Two pegs.
Jacob, these are all 10-foot squares?
Yes. It's very big.
You can have that back if we survive.
I don't need it back. I have a lot of wire.
And then he said he had 3 fighting capable werewolves with him. Email did.
Yeah, this is going to be
How long
close,
has
right?
it been since we started here?
How long has it been?
Got through worse.
We haven't rested
10-ish
today.
minutes.
Okay, so
We've
we
got
have
through worse.
anywhere from 10 to...
For the sake of the game, I'm going to head and start a timer. I'm going to start a timer for 10 minutes.
Okay.
That is realistically, in game, we'll say that's 30 minutes, but for us, because we're able to describe so quickly, that's your character's 30. So I'm doing it.
So we've got that.
I have my storm sphere. It'll at least slow him down.
Okay, Ari's gonna hang out on top and rain fire down.
Okay.
How tall is that? Like if I
How-
look up to where Ari is.
This says plus 100 feet, so...
So, but she's going down about 40. So I'd say she's about
60 feet up.
60 feet up.
It'd be too high for me to go up there and throw daggers down.
I've seen some
I just stay in
wizards
the front.
move large amounts of dirt very quickly. Can any of you do that?
Large amounts of dirt.
Yes.
I can thunder wave, but that's not quite what you're
Never
asking
mind.
for.
I don't like getting dirty.
I never did.
Maybe I don't know if it'd be best if you went up there too. I don't know how many range spells you have.
Quite a bit.
That shield that you
Um,
that shield that you have. Do you have much of that left?
What shield?
I don't know. Sometimes when we get hit, you shield us
Yes,
somehow.
I do.
Jacob,
Mhm.
for the purposes of this, is there any chance we could get in a short rest in the 30 minutes if that's all that we did was rested?
No.
No. Okay.
I prefer to stay here where my pistol is at its most efficient range.
Gotcha. Okay. So the 3 of us are staying down below.
Very well. I'll cast aid.
Esmeralda, where are you going?
Each of us gain 10 temporary hit points. Or no, not temporary. Our
It
hit point
becomes
max
our-
are expanded, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and how many people
What
is
do you
that?
mean to say no? I just meant to say, what do you bring?
The 3 of us.
Are you able to pick more people? You can also pick like...
If I cast it again.
Oh, you can only pick 3 people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys have a mini for Esmeralda?
No. We do not. My storm
There's
sphere...
a bunch of stuff up there that was from the last game.
Yeah, so this needs to be overridden to 81.
Do you have any werewolf minis too?
Yeah, grab 3 of them.
Esmeralda, where are you gonna go? Are you better off up top, or are you...
Listen, you guys seem to have this whole plan thing under head. Where do you need me?
What can you do?
Where are you best?
Well, I can fight up front or I can stay in the back. It's up to you. But I do a lot better if I'm right out in the open.
Then you'll stay with us.
Sounds good. You guys have silvered weapons?
Of course.
No.
I have a weapon made of
You
a
have
corpse.
magic weapons?
Yeah.
Well, that works.
I don't know what she is.
For Esmeralda?
Yeah.
She should be on this shelf over here.
Is that a Cheeto? Is that a hot Cheeto? That's a hot Cheeto.
That is a hot Cheeto.
It has the
Oh.
same colors as Esmeralda.
That's
Might
hot.
be- It might be the Cheetos
Oh,
that
that's
I was
hot.
eating that Six tried to take away. I think, isn't this Esmeralda?
She's the one with the side
Yeah,
thread.
that's her.
This one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I might have just missed her.
We got her.
She was tucked in the corners.
I got them. Do you have the other werewolf minis? They might
Yes,
be
it-
on
we-
the thing.
I'm gonna restart my phone.
'cause we keep them over there.
I have my phone completely muted, but it's still playing sound effects from my apps. And I don't know. Yeah. But
Oh.
everything on
There's
it
a
is
werewolf
muted.
mini over here, yeah.
Yeah, you said.
Use that for Emil and your buddies.
There's only one.
Do we have a lot of wolves? A lot of werewolves?
There's only one over here. Here, Jacob, let me look.
You're better at looking than Jacob,
Yeah.
Spencer.
Wow, thanks.
It's true,
I'll use
man.
these 3 for mine.
If the timer's still going, you're cheating.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah.
I want to explain that my sphere will slow them down. It becomes
Good.
difficult terrain to get through.
I don't know your sphere. I'm sorry. Can you explain it?
That's why I'm telling you. This is in character.
Okay.
My sphere will slow them down, so it'll at least bottleneck them here. And it'll make it harder for them to get through, giving us more shots to take them out.
Very well.
If we have to fall back,
Tolman will start looking at the pillars themselves.
Okay.
How strong do they look?
I can try to scare some of them too. I
They're
have these pipes that I
stone,
still haven't played.
Okay.
but you could always try to do something with them.
I'm gonna step back and look out on the platform above it.
Okay.
Does it extend to the point where someone on top would fall?
No, they are shaped like teeth.
Okay.
So the ones on top don't connect to the ones on the
Ari,
bottom.
Mm.
No,
I
I-
think
no,
like
I-
that. I didn't need to do that.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
give you my parachute backpack.
I mean a
Thank
personal.
Just in case you need to get down really quick for some
I'll pull it
reason.
up for you. Just one
Alright.
second.
Fun fact.
Okay.
He said just 60 feet up, and you need to be 60 feet up to use it.
All right.
So,
I mean a person on the platform up there.
Right. Yeah. I will.
Okay.
Pull it up for you.
Jacob,
Yes.
the parachute backpack continues to come into play.
Oh my god.
You need to
that
be
is amazing.
you need to be 60 feet up to use it. So I ran up and gave it to Ari just in case she needs it for some reason.
Don't worry, I extended the time. So just to let you know, the entrance of the werewolf den. I will pull up what it looks like from the side, thanks to James Webster.
Whoa! What a crazy guy.
That guy wrote the dictionary.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Whoa.
Webster's dictionary.
I thought it was Marion.
No, it's James Merriam
Oh,
Webster.
okay. By the way, I have decided. This is a fact now because I decided.
Okay. All right.
Of course.
Got it.
But this tastes like Rockstar. And that's the
It
familiar
does
taste.
taste like a rock star. It tastes like a rock star with a candle inside of it.
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
Sounds poetic.
Okay.
A Rockstar with a candle.
Inside.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh wait.
One
Hold
moment.
on,
Sorry.
Trying to figure out if I have a way to make like the what the fuck do they call it? It's like the spiked X's that you
The barricades?
yeah, like the barricades. But we don't have the materials or the spells.
Those are for
Wait,
horses.
What are we? The Battle of Winterfell?
Yeah.
We can put them in just to like
They're not
continue
riding
to choke
horses.
them in. We can continue to choke them in
Well,
because they wouldn't be able to step
once we fall back,
through those.
it's going to get even more choked because there's only 2 small corridors.
Yeah.
So, and I can keep moving that sphere back and suffocating them.
I have-
How long can you run it for?
A minute.
I have 2 things I can do.
Do you have to concentrate on it?
Yes.
I can either wear down the pillars and close the mouth if they begin to move further forward than we prefer, or we can cooperatively find a way to narrow this mouth.
Oh,
Hey, Emil, do we have any large rocks?
Yes, there are boulders in the back.
How big?
They were big enough to hold the children down in the cages.
Could we get those?
I'm on it. I'll head back.
All right, you head back. You can easily pick up 2 of them. They're massive and incredibly heavy. Holding them in combat will can hold you down by half, but you carried the fucking skull of Argynvost across Barovia. You can carry 2 boulders.
Guys, if things get bad, I can close it off with
That's
a
what
wall
it
of
looks like.
ice.
And could you
Here,
That
I'll
message.
flip it around for you.
put those
later.
right in front?
Huh?
you don't have to yell. You have a message.
What do you mean by right in
Yeah,
front?
but you're right
So,
there.
Oh, he got rid of the map, so it'll be hard for me to show
What
you.
do you
And
mean
it'll
by
do
right?
damage.
Like you know your tripwire is?
Yes.
So it'd be
I
like
don't think they
they're
are.
running at us.
Close them into the tripwire, you mean?
Well, tripwire and then the
I
rocks.
can't flip it, but
And then I'll be hidden behind the rocks, and when they trip and fall, I can thunder
Am I
wave
just up
and
here?
slam the
Yeah.
rocks into them.
yes, you're up there.
I
don't know.
imagine we wouldn't want to remove barriers, but if that's your plan.
Well, it only goes 10 feet, so the barriers would still be there. Just it'd be after they broke the tripwire. I could blow it, and then that would become the new like holding spot.
I'm betting on that tripwire not breaking.
That's also possible. Could you jump back to the other view, Jacob, for me, please? That'd be awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't actually see on that where the platform would be on top.
It's up here.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so then they absolutely...
That's where Ari is.
Oh, okay, so then the pillar idea wouldn't work.
No.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm going to start putting rocks around the sides so they can only enter through the tripwire.
Got it. And you've tripwired.
Behind these 2, so I'm going to put rocks here and then 2 here if I can.
Okay, so where's the tripwire? Here?
Behind these 2 teeth.
Got it. So it runs there.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Question.
And then, can you place a couple, like, right here, if we have them?
Also, yeah, there are more in the back, so
Awesome.
I'd go grab four
So-
total rocks.
Okay.
And
in
I'll
front.
help them.
That's
So we're
all.
gonna place 2 right here and right here,
Okay.
with the idea. Let me know. I know this is how the spell would work, right? If I thunder wave them, they're going to into them, right?
What do you mean?
Like if I thunder wave the rocks, because it moves unsecured objects.
You can try it.
Okay.
I have a question. Are we trying to keep them away or destroy them?
Destroy them.
Okay.
Unsecured objects that are within the area of effect. Yeah, sure.
They work for Strahd. Right now they're
Do
weak,
not feel any remorse.
and we have the home.
I never
front.
do.
Evil.
Never.
And they work for Strahd. If you intend on killing him, then you must kill his servants.
I'll message down. So, the wall of ice thing? Is that a good idea?
I think you should tell him again.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
if you're dying, I'm gonna create a wall of ice. So try to get behind it when I yell at you. All right? I'll do it. Hey, Seymour, walk forward a bit. Forward. I'll do it. Like right here.
Oh, way back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys will be
What
on the
happens if
inside.
they eat my legs?
Crawl.
Okay.
Alright, you guys have very little time as you guys begin to slowly prepare. Place yourselves on where you're going to be.
I'm on the top.
Okay. As you're preparing, there is a
where are you
snowy
guys at?
haze that begins to pick up, a bit of a blizzard that begins to blow around, and your vision gets very, very short. You can only barely see. It gets very cold up there, Ari, but you're still maintaining yourself. Where the map ends is how far you can see.
Where's our buddies?
Oh.
These
the-
guys?
These guys are here, yeah.
The moment I see any movement, hear any howls, I'm gonna prepare the action Sacred Oath,
Alright.
just to enchant my dead person sword.
Okay.
Then on my end,
I'll just,
whenever I
I'll
hear
just
that,
say you have that before you roll initiative.
I'll do the same thing, but I'll do it with Crusader's mantle with
Okay.
the sword. With the
You
sword.
guys kind of step back, prepares. The wind just begins to pick up and the snow begins to blow outside of the cave, almost creating this howling-like sound coming from the entrance of the cave from the werewolf. You wait and you watch. And you watch. The tension begins to grow and grow.
This is a lot more fun when you're hunting.
That's
Quiet
okay.
now is disconcerting.
It is. Always.
Always have fun killing wolves. Nice.
I'm gonna
Spin
pull
my
out.
barrel.
Alright.
I'm gonna step in front, Jacob.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my pipes of haunting.
Okay. You guys all prepare. You're ready and waiting. Waiting.
Hey guys, don't get in front of me when I have these out, because I don't want to scare you away. I can't choose who it affects.
We just don't have to, as long as we're not in front
As
of
long
you.
as you're not in front
Thank
of
you
me.
so much for telling me not to be scared of bagpipes.
It's the noise they make.
You hear a distant
Shing.
You begin to hear feet picking up and running. Through the blizzard, you can see small, shadowy forms moving and running. Running straight towards the werewolf den. As you all stand back and prepare and getting ready for the oncoming attack, roll initiative.
This is really funny because it just looks like Ari's about to take everyone on.
Yeah.
Come at me.
I didn't do much better.
I didn't take lucky. No, that's
I
Stibbles.
thought you did. Oh yeah, that is Stibbles.
That's the guy who I cheat on.
McScooples.
With school.
That's not why you always re-roll. That's why you always re-roll.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. He's a fun guy though.
Just don't tell him what to do. You're gonna have a bad day.
All right. Ari.
5.
Esmeralda got a 7. Godfrey is not here. Ira.
22, and my current max is 81 health.
Of
Got
course
it.
you have a +5.
Seymour.
4.
That's what it rolled for you, which is hilarious.
I got a natural 1.
Dude! And Tallman?
9.
Nice initiatives, guys.
Hey,
It's cold.
Your
Thank
max
you.
is 8. Isn't it 64, but you have 10 hit points?
Oh yeah, we have
Me?
10 hit points.
my
right now.
maximum is 71,
Or-
but my current max is 81 because he cast 8.
Our maximum hit points raises.
Got it. No
I'm
problem.
at 90.
Okay.
So, you know.
73.
Wow. I'm not even kidding. Oh no, that's our armor classes. Sorry. I thought they all rolled the same initiative,
Oh.
but it was just our armor classes. Sorry.
That would've
Ira, you are the first to act. The split second as they begin to burst, you see one of them begin to burst through the mist, barely being able to see them just a bit beyond. You have somewhat of a clear idea of one of them running forward on all fours. Doesn't even look like a werewolf even, just looks like a really, really big wolf.
I'm gonna hold my action until a few of them get closer to me.
Okay?
And I'm gonna use my pipes of haunting.
Okay, so you're going to prepare the pipes of haunting. Got it. Zulika is actually first. And she is going to
And
stay where she
I did
is.
tell them. I said, "Stay behind me when I use these, or
Okay.
else it's gonna scare you too."
All right.
This works. Otherwise, I'm wasting a turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much every turn in action.
That's true.
I hope
What?
this works or I'm wasting a turn.
Yeah. God damn it. Okay. This gigantic wolf bursts through the fog and begins to run forward and is going to dart through the initial entrance of the of the
Tripwire,
middle there.
bitch.
And there is a tripwire, right?
It's so intimidating, face plants.
30 feet.
You watch as the direwolf runs and jumps over the front of that, landing and skidding onto the ground and standing right in front of Ira. Are you going to do your pipes of haunting?
Yeah. You prepared it.
I'll hold it.
Okay.
I'm waiting for more people.
Zulika, which we'll say is the Ettercap, is going to attack him.
The adder cap.
Mhm.
Good thing we have one of those.
She just in her hybrid form goes to attack, gets a 12 and hits.
Adder caps
Well,
are my favorite things. In
That's
all
a,
of movies.
a good thing, I guess.
It's a wolf.
It's a wolf. It's a wolf boy.
She also gets a 9 and misses, so she does 6 damage. The direwolf is going to run forward and bite Ira. It also got a bit of a running start there, which doesn't mean anything because it's a wolf. So,
No.
Oh, I also have one inspiration. Sorry.
you do?
I do as well.
Oh, okay.
I have
Yeah, I
none.
do too. I have 2.
Do you?
Yeah, I remember.
I'm an
I made sure up to the last time.
Okay.
I was like,
Pretty sure I
plus
did
you
too.
gave us all an inspiration for one.
Give that to Colton. You don't have one?
No, I'm very uninspired.
Oh, sorry. Okay, it goes forward towards Ira and gets a 17.
That is my AC.
All right, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Does a 15 do it?
15 is just fine. It grabs onto you and tries to pull you towards the ground. You're just like, ah! It's just kind of biting at you and shredding away at your clothing and skin. You take 10 piercing
I
damage.
will have that.
Okay. Another werewolf in hybrid form bursts out of the mist and runs in as well. Darting straight for Esmeralda, she is going to have to save against the tripwire. She fucking face plants. She just begins to run in, and you watch as she just boom, this string just meets her ankle, and she falls forward into the cave, and she can't do anything on the rest of her turn.
Well, I didn't expect that.
Emil is going to run towards just the direwolf that's attacking right now.
Which one's
He's going to
Emil?
do 2
Just
attacks.
two?
Yeah,
Okay. I can still hit them without hitting him.
he got a natural 1, but his second one hits and does 6 damage.
Badass music.
Yeah. All right. Another hybrid werewolf runs in as well, noticing that that woman tripped. He's gonna look down and try to not trip over. He's gonna make the save at advantage. He's like, I don't see anything, and he runs in and it falls over the thing as well.
I'll use the pipes now.
He looks and he's like, what an idiot.
On all three of them?
Yeah. I'll reach all
Okay.
three of them. So they all three need to make.
Those aren't bagpipes.
So you
wisdom
start.
No, they're
saving
just
throw.
pipes.
You go into the pipes and you just begin to play.
Yeah, that's why I played.
Okay. They need to make what saves? Wisdom saves?
That's
Wisdom.
spooky.
All right.
DC 15 wisdom.
The direwolf makes it first. Gets a 7.
He fails.
The that guy needs to make one. Gets a 15.
He
the
makes it.
one chick needs to make it as well and gets a 6.
She fails.
All right.
Suck.
So are they frightened of you?
Let's see. Each creature will become frightened of me for 1 minute.
Oh my
So those three are
god!
frightened of me for a minute.
Can they remake the save each round?
A creature that fails a saving throw can repeat at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. A creature that succeeds on its saving throw is immune for 24 hours.
So they run in, trip, the woman trips, and then looks up and she's like, oh god! And does not want to come in here at all. The other dude is freaking out as well.
And they're away.
It's the direwolf and
The direwolf and the woman.
Okay, cool.
The other dude just face planted and is like, eh. He had.
They're only scared.
Yeah,
They're only scared of you, right?
yeah, but as long as they can see me, they have disadvantage. So that's where it frightens.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't
you,
matter.
You have advantage on that.
Another one runs in, see that his friends have tripped, and he's going to jump over them. So he's going to run, jump, and go over them to the next square. Yep. And I keep thinking Ari's there. He will run straight for Ira, who is casting those pipes. There you go.
Well.
It's fine. He will run straight to Ira,
Stop it.
and he's going to do 2 attacks.
Damn, they have a lot more movement than I thought they did.
Yeah, they can run really fast.
They're big ass wolves.
You
What?
don't remember this from when they were chasing
Yeah.
you guys? They're
That's
really
why
They're in
fast.
hybrid form. I didn't know that they got that speed. I figured the wolves.
That guy is in
wolves
hybrid
did.
form?
Yeah.
He does 2 attacks. His first one is this is his claw. This is a 12.
Missed.
And the second one, which is claw as well as a crit.
Okay.
We need some water, man. Mouth is dry. I noticed. I hate that stands out to me now. Because I do. Sorry.
And it's shit damage. It's only 9 damage.
Wow. That's shit damage.
Wow, that's pretty terrible. A roll,
me do
which is
4.
the guard woman dude, is the
Oh,
which is the
This
her.
one?
Yep, that one is going to attack the direwolf one.
That's an
Twice.
Etten, no, it's
It's a something.
shit. What's the underground people?
She hits both times and does a grand total of 12 damage.
Drosh.
No.
Beauregard.
Toa?
Grimlock.
Grimlock?
Humans.
Tolman, it is your turn.
Well, she's in my fucking way, so let's go over here. Just as they approach, I'm sort of going to go at him with my shield and then spring it back, pull the sword forward, and then slash down.
Okay.
Just kidding. Haha. Well, 15.
15 to hit. Which one? That dude?
The hybrid.
Yeah, you hit him.
That was a 2.
Oh my god!
You have a plus 13 to hit? Damn.
I have a plus 9 and a plus 3.
Because of the spell.
Yeah.
Which spell?
It's a magic weapon, and I have the sacred thing.
Oh,
And I have
that's
the luck stone too. I think
insane.
which affects that.
Luckstone doesn't affect your attack
Oh, okay.
attack
No,
rolls.
it's your
And it's just a magic
same
weapon.
goes in AC.
But if it's D&D Beyond,
Wait, no,
it'll
not
it'll
AC.
automatically do it for you.
Yeah.
Perception.
So, this is the Sun Sword.
Ever since D&D Beyond, I never question anybody's abilities. It's just like
It's nice.
it
Yeah.
does it for you, so
Yeah.
I have no reason not to question it.
You don't have to go flipping through the book. All right, how does that work?
Like somebody's character
Yeah.
just like, I have a plus 12. It's like, like, but now it's that I don't have to do it.
I'm gonna expend 1 smite. Hold on 1 quick second while I look it up.
Oh boy.
You could still cheat it, but that takes too much time.
Mhm.
It also that makes it blue, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it does.
Smite.
If you change
Like
it.
you can do this, but
Yeah. Well, smite's an extra 2d8, so unless you're doing a.
It's a 1d8 per spell slot.
It starts out at 2d8, and that's plus 1d8 per higher spell slot.
It's not a Fey Fiend or Undead.
Yeah, it starts out at 2d8
You get an extra
per
D8.
spell slot, and you get an extra one.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's 3d8 because you also get your weapon damage.
So 18 damage.
Holy shit! Nice. That dude is not feeling good at all.
Oh, that was one attack.
You have 2 attacks, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep. Do your second one.
The other one was a lot higher than that, so this will just be a basic attack. That
Okay.
is 9 damage.
9 damage. Nice. Did you hit?
I rolled higher than a 10.
Oh, got it. Okay.
He has to roll
A natural one to
one to miss.
Yeah, that is incredible. Yeah, that dude takes a ton of damage. He is not
Logan,
feeling good at all.
It's the character you needed to always be. You had to roll a 1 to miss. So he'll
Finally.
Finally, you found it, Paladin. Stepping in out of the mist.
class that I've always hated the most.
Stepping out of the mist into the
It's not the hero we
werewolf
deserve.
den. Walking very slowly is Kirill.
Just as a guy?
Yeah, just as a guy, he kind of steps in, and he looks almost exactly like that mini, except for not looking really stupid. I will pull
Yeah,
up
it
a
does look
picture
like
of him.
stupid.
Is this supposed to be him?
No,
No.
I don't think so, but it looks very much like him.
Is a Uthgard barbarian.
Oh, that's the dude.
Oof,
That,
he totally
is that the dude
oh.
whose face like just
Yeah.
was
Yeah, it's
not
painted
printed
He
black.
has
right?
a goiter and a tumor.
This is Kirill.
Oh.
Oh, that is pretty close.
Yeah.
And
That's really
the
close.
Yeah.
So
Sans the tumor.
he just begins to step forward, and as he's just laughing, watching the fight, and then he realizes that he's losing, and he's like,
Have we met this guy?
insolence.
Yes.
And he begins to turn into a werewolf as he growls and steps forward and says, "Get up, you fools!" And he goes over and he picks the 2 of his companions up and puts them down.
Let's kill him first.
He just kills them. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But he
that's the
he picks
guy.
them up and he
Picks them
looks
up.
down.
That's the guy that's the guy that led the group that attacked us when the 20
Yeah.
of them attacked
He's going to
us.
use
Yeah,
his
I was
second
joking.
attack to look down at the tripwire and just stomp on it, and you watch as it ding, and just breaks. And, however, the other person is still frightened, but that's the end of his turn. It is Esmeralda's turn. She's going to notice that Kirill just stepped in and moved past everybody and go right for the leader. Oh god! She's going to back up, maybe to stay in melee range with the knoll one.
Oh, okay.
So, like, here.
okay, got it.
Yeah, around there. Perfect. Yeah. Then she'll face forward. She will pull out her
Spiel book.
hand axe.
Oh.
I gotta pull up her stats real fast. Her silvered +1 hand axe. Oh shit!
Guys, I can't use Storm Sphere if you're gonna be in the sphere.
Well, we can't do a lot about it.
What?
Use ranged spells.
They're
Or
walking
attacks.
into us.
Do you want me to back up?
Yes.
Okay. She is going to chuck both hand axes at Kirill. She just, and they both go flying like through
They
the
don't
air.
have much range.
And they both hit. And they both do, oh my god, 6 damage. So 12 damage total to
Oh my
Kirill.
god,
pretty good.
cholesterol.
For hand
good.
axes.
Yep. And then she'll back up to where she was.
Okay.
They do like 1d6, right?
Back at my side.
Ari,
Rain
they
fire.
all run inside.
Not grill.
Oh, you're right, you can see Kirill.
Block them off.
Just like on the ledge. Hey!
Oh, that guy.
The gods are smiling.
He's like, how I'm going to destroy you. And then, like, she just peers over the side and he's like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna cast a spell, but I don't know which one.
Just make an ice wall and make it a circle around him. And then you can just rain down hell
On him specifically.
on him specifically.
Yeah, but then you guys are kind of trapped in there with all of them. You can take them
We
out.
outnumber them though.
Yeah, that's true. Does he look like he's stronger than all the other ones that I've seen so far?
He looks stronger.
He knows how to not trip over.
True.
Esmeralda successfully threw 2 hand axes at him.
Alright, I'm gonna cast.
He's the only dude that showed up that isn't a wolf.
I'm gonna
Yeah, but
cast
then he turned into one.
Cone of Cold at him.
Oh shit! Okay, you're just gonna peer down and just
Yeah.
blast cold at him.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw, but he doesn't know I'm there, so maybe he could make it at disadvantage.
I would say a dex save. Well, as soon as he starts feeling the cold, his body's gonna try to reject it.
Okay.
Very interesting description.
What I just said?
I always imagine that's how Constitution worked.
Is he purple?
No.
Damn it.
16.
I don't know. I think that probably beats it because it's through the staff. Yeah, it's a 15, so he'll take half damage.
Oh, Tim,
Can I
Marissa
have
likes
5d8?
in and out now.
Yes. Can I have 5d8 if you have it?
What changed mine?
She had a fresh burger.
Oh,
Apparently,
yeah.
Whichever one she had didn't have that crisp, like the bite.
Yeah.
I want in and out.
In and out
I want
sucks
In-N-Out
if
too.
it's not fresh.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
we're all going
You have better luck if you go in the middle of the day than
Yeah.
you do at night.
Yeah.
Because they're tired and they don't
Oh,
make
yeah.
it as good.
For whatever reason, when it hits like rush hour, they hit like a golden, like just they're in
She
the
got
zone.
Late, too.
31, 37.
Can we all agree that there are Krusty Krab?
Oh, like in reality, there are Krusty
43 damage.
Is McDonald's
Okay,
a child
fuck me.
like it?
Yes.
Yes. 43
Alright,
damage,
fair enough.
halved. So
43
Holy
damage
fuck.
halved.
Imagine if.
So
Why do you even need us?
21.
21
It
damage.
doesn't.
Oh shit.
Hey, you two are probably the strongest members of this party. It's
Yeah.
funny because everyone always memes about how I always make the most powerful characters, but in all of the games we currently play, my character is not the most powerful character.
You peer over the side and blast him with cold as you guys watch his two hand axes go into him, and then suddenly he's rained down with just freezing
Wait.
air and snowballs.
Freezing air.
Freezing magic.
Oh, man.
Hey, it's a
Magic
60-foot cone. Could I get those guys too, since he picked them up
Yeah.
and set them down?
If you want to pull full back on the rule, this is during the 6 seconds that everything happens.
Sure, why not?
Sweet.
Speaking of,
The only reason I don't
you
agree
I
with
did
the
pick
Krusty Krab thing is because technically Krusty Krab's not good. It's just SpongeBob.
No, they have the secret sauce.
yeah, but they're also true about it's
No,
just
there's
SpongeBob.
when SpongeBob doesn't work there, it's
When
terrible.
Squidward does it, it's garbage.
That's
He
because
burns all
Squidward's
the
a piece
patties.
of shit who doesn't know how to cook for fuck.
One of them got a 18, the other got a 5.
So one takes full damage and one
Squidward
takes.
So you completely and utterly, that woman who fell on the ground and looked up and was afraid. Kareel picks her up and pulls her back. She begins to back out, and then suddenly she freezes solid and falls over.
She's frozen in fear.
Nice.
And eyes.
No, that was me.
Oh, thank you.
Ouch.
And the other guy took half, so 21.
Yeah.
I
All right.
can imagine that
Seymour, it's your
Ira thinks that he has all these accomplishments, but it's
It's
all
just
really
Art.
just things Ari helped him with. But
That guy actually large.
she doesn't
The
want to
direwolf?
tell
Yes,
him.
he is that size.
She wants him to think that he's actually that good.
You did good job.
Okay, it's a 20-foot sphere, 20-foot radius sphere, and I'm gonna center it here, so
Okay.
it should go and hit everyone.
Everyone that
Yeah.
not your friends.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, that works out.
And this is like a sphere of electricity? This is what we used on Strahd, right?
Technically, it's just whirling air. It doesn't. Well, yeah.
What does it
there-
look like? Describe it.
Yeah, there is electricity that's in it. So I'm gonna say it like starts picking up ice and little rocks as it spins around.
That's cool.
And then like you have to like kind of brace in order to stand against the rush of air.
The air just begins to move around the cavern,
And
picking
what does
up.
that do?
Right here, it would be like almost like a little spark keeps like flying out. Golden electricity.
That
So
is
what does it
awesome.
do?
Uh,
A lot.
yeah. I mean, it's basically just a contained storm that I can shoot electricity out of, and everyone that when it appears has to make a strength saving throw.
So right now they need to make strength saves?
Yep.
Does Kareel need to make it?
Yes.
So it's here, and it goes 20 feet out.
Oh yeah, so he definitely does.
The only other person it might
Yes,
hit would
yes,
be
it
Tallman.
definitely gets them.
It does. He's
No.
not in the square.
Yeah.
That,
Oh, no,
wow,
he's
they are
just out of
perfectly
it.
out of it. That is
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, this wind and energy just picks up right in front of you, Tom, and you're like, oh my god.
Oh, we all have disadvantage on perception checks that have to do with hearing because of how loud
Oh,
the storm
it's
is.
just like
Dang.
it's just like
Yeah.
Ari, they cannot hear you at all. Just gonna point that out. So Direwolf first gets a dirty 20. This is strength saves, right?
Yes.
The Knoll one, 21. Oh my god, I'm not gonna roll that dice anymore.
Go for it, man.
That
Kick
dude,
our asses.
12.
Okay.
Kareel, 11, and the girl's dead.
Okay. So these two failed.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want to take her off?
Yeah, take her off the board.
She is frozen there, though.
She is frozen there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Until
Oh, and by
someone
the way,
thaws her.
everywhere that the sphere
Steps
is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, got it.
Just
Okay.
because I'm curious, do we have disadvantage on ranged attacks that go through the sphere too? Sometimes things like that do that, but
It would make sense if that's what it is, but it doesn't say
it doesn't say that. Okay, if it doesn't say it, then I don't think
Then
it
it
applies.
doesn't.
But
And usually it's if you're in it.
well, it's like
Oh, yeah, and going
like
into it,
warding
yeah.
wind does that
Yeah.
because I have a character that has warding wind.
But you're also
6 damage.
deaf
They each take
inside
6
there, aren't
damage.
you?
Got it.
Bludgeoning
Yeah.
damage.
It's literally
The
just
2 that failed.
Yeah.
The rest of them don't.
Yeah, the rest of them don't. Take
All right, Kirill just takes a stone right to the face and a few other things, and he just backs up.
And then it's a bonus action to use the lightning that sparks out of it. So.
Awesome.
We'll do it on this guy.
All right, lightning strikes out. And does he need to make a save? Do you have to roll?
It's an attack roll.
Roll attack.
That dude's been beat to shit already.
It probably doesn't hit. 13.
13 does hit.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Strikes him right in the back as he just.
You have
Takes her right in the
advantage
spine.
if it's in the spirit.
Oh, I do.
sphere.
Okay,
So you
hold on.
might crit.
You might crit. Nope.
Oh.
Roll damage.
I can't think of a time that that's ever happened, but the day that it happens, it'll be the best thing ever. When it's like, oh, I do have advantage, you're right, and you crit off of the.
It'll be Olivia if anyone.
Yes.
Well, she's got 2 weeks left.
Well, make
Oh,
it,
hey, that
make it
dates
count.
this.
16 lightning
Yeah.
damage.
16
yeah,
lightning
she's going
damage?
to LA for the summer.
You strike him in the back, and his fur just begins to singe offwards, and he is looking very damaged, but he's not dead. End of round 1. That was 6 seconds. Top of the round, Ira.
He looks like Remy from Ravenloft.
I'm gonna draw the. I'm gonna put away the pipes of haunting because I'm probably not gonna be able to use those again in this loud noise.
Clang, clang, clang. Yep.
And draw the Crusader short sword. So now there's 30-foot bright radiant light, and I'm gonna draw the dagger of returning.
Okay.
And
My
gonna-
sword is already like blaring.
I'm gonna
sunlight.
take 2 swings at.
Oh,
that
they
dude.
can't hear and
Do
they
2
can't
attacks.
see.
Wait.
It literally
Maybe
has
I
2
won't.
stacks of like 30 feet
I
out.
need to check a thing on the.
I should have cast
front.
light down there. Like, boop.
Good morning,
Okay.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on that one.
Okay.
You looking up the picture of Remy from Ratatouille?
I know what it
my
looks like.
lowest
It's my
is
favorite picture.
a 17.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so it's a
The savior of Ant-Man.
D6
Remy from
plus a
Ratatouille.
D4 plus
No, let's do a
4
little kill.
D4 for a sneak attack because Tallman is in
They had a brawl.
space.
Let's do it later.
All right.
Exactly.
That movie stresses me out.
Yeah.
When he's in the washing machine.
Or when he's playing soccer.
That movie's why I have
He's dead.
anxiety.
27 damage to the hybrid.
Holy
peanuts
crap. To the Knoll one.
To the null. Yeah,
Yep.
27.
So
He's gotta be. Is he dead?
So
Sorry.
Seymour
Stupid question.
goes over and strikes him in the back with the lightning. You turn around. You kind of throw a dagger back. You take the pipes of haunting. You pull out what have you used?
I like to imagine like he takes the pipes and he throws them, and then as he throws them, he grabs the sword with his left hand, and then comes across and swings, and then does the opposite with the dagger. He grabs it and then just stabs
Perfect.
it.
And that final stab just right into his heart as he just kind of and blood just spills up from his mouth as he just falls to one knee, and then you kind of pull the dagger out as he falls on the ground dead.
I think it's the sword of that cleric lady that he used. Right?
That was one of the attacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sword of Saint Markovia.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Crusader short sword is the sword that I'm using.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's ever been verified that it was hers. But
talked
It's
to it.
Zulika's turn. She's going
It
to
is?
attack the direwolf. She hits both times and does 12 damage.
Awesome.
It's the direwolf's turn.
The
It doesn't
direwolf
like.
can see me, correct?
Yes.
He has disadvantage on his attacks because he's still afraid of me.
Okay. And he can't willingly move closer to you, right?
Right.
He's in the wind. He sees that guy die right next to him. He's gonna back off. He's gonna move back about. He's gonna disengage and go 40 feet backwards.
This guy?
When
Yeah.
does he re-roll the save?
At the
At
end
the
of
end of
his
his turn, he's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
back up all the
Not
way to
with
the
damage or
entrance of the
anything?
cave.
Huh?
Okay.
Not with damage.
No, not damaged.
10,
Literally just at the end of
5.
his turn.
It's difficult terrain.
Oh, that's right. 10,
10.
20, 30. He'll stay right there because he can't get out. And Krill is gonna just yell at him and say, "What are you doing?"
I'm scared.
And
And he has to make another saving throw.
got it. So there'll be a saving throw for the wind,
Yeah.
which is a 17,
Okay, he's good.
and the saving throw for the fear.
Yep, DC 15.
He got it too.
So he's still afraid of me.
Emil is not going into that wind, but he really wants to kill Kirill. And the exits are blocked off, so he can't really funnel his way out. So he's actually going to move through the wind to try to kill him. He's going to dash straight to Kirill.
As soon as he enters, he has to make the save, right?
No, it's if he ends his turn there.
Yeah.
So 10, 20, 30. Well, he'll go around the direwolf.
You could
Just
go
straight towards
10,
him.
20, 30 like that.
And then 10, 20, 30. Perfect.
Oh,
And that's
there.
where he'll stop, is right there. And he and Emil are just
He has to make a
preparing for
saving
battle.
throw. He has to make a saving throw. He's ending his turn
Oh,
there.
man.
14.
He fails.
He'll take it. Two of them are just snarling at each other.
Dude!
How much damage?
Max damage.
12.
Ow! So as he gets to the end, he's actually just pushing his way through. One of the boulders actually just picks up and strikes him on the side as he kind of falls to the ground and stands back up and continues, gets his way over to Emil. Emil makes his way over to Kirill, and two of them are just snarling at one another. That guy, the gray dude, is he afraid too?
Which guy?
No, he's not.
No.
No, he just got.
The other two, whatever the fuck his name is, and those two are not afraid. The wolf is the only one afraid.
The gray one is going to turn, notice that he doesn't want to take Kirill from his moment, and he's going to run in to the battle.
Gets an
and
attack
he's-
of opportunity.
If he wants
From him? That is,
Yeah.
yeah. He'll save his reaction, actually, in case Kirill runs. And he's going to run in 10, 20, 30, 40.
Oh,
It's
shit.
difficult
That's
terrain.
about as far as he can
Isn't
go
it?
is there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. He was counting it as different.
Okay.
Well, save.
Yep. 21.
Oh, jeez. All right.
I rolled a
Strong
19.
boys.
A-Roll is not going to do anything. She's just going to wait. Tallman.
Is there still a boulder next to me in this entrance, or did
Yes.
I get picked up? Okay, so would that just be difficult terrain?
No, it's blocking it. You would have to move it.
It's a big boulder.
It's a big boulder you shoved in there.
It's not a boulder.
Okay.
You would need to pick it up and move it, which I would say is your whole action. If you
Yeah.
wanted to get outside.
Okay. So it's difficult terrain for me too?
Yes,
Okay.
that'd be 20, 30.
30. Okay. Then I'm going to cast. Let's see. I'm sorry, I didn't prepare for this specific
That's fine.
scenario because cube. So is it cube? Is the feet
Cube is
calculated by
squares.
radius?
What's it say?
Like,
Foot cube?
15-foot cube.
Yep.
So it'd be 15, 15. So it'd be 5, 10, 15,
Okay.
5, 10, 15. So it would only hit the wolf and the.
It would
it's
hit,
sorry.
hit these two?
It's the squares immediately around you.
yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
okay.
so it would-
5,
yeah.
10, 15, 5, 10. So it would only hit the wolf and the gray dude.
Okay.
Whatever you're doing.
you know Thunderwave?
Yeah.
That's a fun spell.
Second level.
Alright, so con saves, right?
Yes, sir. That'll be 15.
Natural 1 on the dude on your right, my left.
Okay.
And the direwolf got a 11. So those are both fails, I believe.
Oh no, the direwolf's gonna get blown into the dude.
Oh, that's our guy though.
It is
Yeah.
a guy.
Oh, that's a 1. 11. They both take 11 thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away from me.
The direwolf goes flying into Kirill and Emil, blasting. They will both go back 10 feet.
10 feet from where they are?
Yeah, so just one square right there. And they're both prone.
Alright,
Actually, they
10.
both make strength saves. God damn it. Kirill is not prone, but Emil is prone. So put Emil prone.
Oh, if they're pushed, they're not prone. The creatures themselves that get pushed.
Oh, so the direwolf is still up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make
Camille-
saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Strength.
Like 27.
You're good.
It's Kirill's turn. He goes down over to Emil and he just
Hey,
begins to laugh.
you suck.
Do you just say that? He can't hear you.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
He's
she's
not in.
outside.
Going on.
He's not in the
it
sphere.
anymore.
Neither of them are. But
No, it's within 30 feet
Yeah.
of
Oh.
the sphere.
He almost, yeah, you kind of yell it out and he says, I'm going to enjoy this. as he goes over to pull out his claws and bite to go down on top of him. He's going to do his claws first.
He licks his lips.
And he hits. And he does a bite. I hate you. And he crits.
Such a classic noise, though.
I'm taking 23 of the damage.
Whoa! What? You can do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
I
that's
pressed
it.
it so many
That's
times.
right. That's right. I forgot. Oh my gosh. Okay.
23 or 33?
Forgot that.
23.
That's because he gave us 10 hit points.
Kirill
Right.
goes down towards Emil, and it's only 18 damage.
Oh.
And he goes down to just demolish him, but this shield appears right in front of him and just kind of blocks him off from it, dealing the damage into the shield. And you just take a bunch of damage.
Okay. Again, it's
And
like
Kirill's just like, oh,
you see the bite marks or whatever.
right.
Oh, yeah.
It just goes onto you instead of Emil, and he just looks up confused. Esmeralda, hey, what are we supposed to do about this wind? I'll take care of the other guy. She's gonna run around the side of the
I
other
think you're
cat.
good to drop it, Seymour.
15, 20,
Okay.
25.
Yep, and she's
30?
yeah.
She's
So,
is that in? I
um,
think that's in. She'll have to be back
I
here.
don't think it is.
It's not. No, yeah, it's okay. She's
Yeah.
good.
well, she'll just step into it and then step out.
Okay.
In what?
Wait,
The
is
storm.
No, not.
Okay, she's
That's
good.
not the storm.
she's gonna
It
do?
ends like here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna do a rapier and a silvered short sword. That wasn't very good. A rapier hits, and that's it. Does 9 damage.
9 damage.
Ari,
I cast. Can you guess what I cast?
Fireball.
Chaos Bolt.
No.
and just kill him.
Kill both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Power word kill.
I wish. I wish.
Finger death.
I cast Chaos Bolt
Hey.
on my good friend,
Signature.
not friend.
On
Good.
Kirill or the Dark?
The
Kirill.
opposite of
Kirill,
good.
alright.
And the good opposite of friend. Oh.
That is a
The good opposite of friend.
over 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Nice.
So Chaos Bolt.
Alright, this is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, the tripwire really helped.
Yeah, it did. Tripwire the pipes.
I can make it harder if you want.
No, that's
No.
fine. Thank you. Thank you for not. Thank you for not.
Just
It's just because Esmeralda and the Doctor are pretty awesome, you know.
14,
the only reason.
17, fire damage.
no. You did this.
I haven't done
You
it.
guys are awesome.
Okay.
How much damage?
17 fire damage.
Holy crap.
Um,
He barely stays standing as he's knocked to the side from the force damage.
Fire.
Fire damage just begins to burn
and
him.
then I use the last remaining of my sorcery points to do it again.
Oh.
He takes one blast of fire.
Over 20 again.
Alright, roll damage.
8, 13, 14, 16. What is that? Something damage? 16 thunder damage.
You watch as he takes the bolt of fire and then turns and then looks up at you, meets eyes with you with the werewolf eyes just piercing into you, and he just says, and he just begins to growl at you as you fire once more again at him. And as you do, this bolt of thunder hits him straight in the mouth, and you watch as he blasts backwards, his arms flying forward. He goes landing into the snow, and you watch the like a ball of force hit him in the mouth and blew open the front of his face. His jaw now hanging down onto his chest with just tendrils of flesh just stringing up towards his face as his neck was blown open towards the back. As he just lays down on the back of the snow, blood everywhere.
So you killed the big boy?
He glows purple. And then quickly it fades.
What?
Thank you.
What?
Seymour, it's your turn.
All right.
Sorry, actually, I have to do something. As soon as that happens, is there only one left?
Yes.
The two
Two.
left. The two of them see Kirill die and immediately back down. They both hold up their hands and they stop and they just look around. And they can't do anything because it's not their turn, but they stop attacking immediately. Seymour, it's your
Now it's
turn.
my turn. Okay.
Don't kill them.
I dispel the storm sphere.
Okay, you dispel the storm sphere.
Give me a moment to check my tenets of devotion.
I have forgotten them.
My memory is weak, but
The
my
two of
faith
them
is strong.
transform back
Yeah.
into their human form. No?
I'm still doing stuff.
Oh, sorry, what are you doing?
Walking over to this guy.
That's the yeah.
He's still in the werewolf form.
And I'll head over to the.
Well, we're still in
We're still in combat.
We are. My apologies.
You're good.
And remove curse.
You reach out and he kind of backs up a little bit. Let's make a dexterity contest to see if you get that
yeah,
off.
he has his own save, actually. It's a constitution. If he's not willing.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not willing. So
No, so is it con save?
what?
For the spell itself.
Remove curse has never been intended to be like an attack spell. So
Yeah, I know, but
that's why.
specifically does it say like if they're unwilling,
Yeah, it
do they
does.
have to make a save? If not, then
I'll just read it. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded.
Oh, shit.
you reach out and touch him, and he just steps back as just a few bit of fingers just grab onto him, and you watch as you, while in his werewolf form, rip the darkness away from him as you watch his entire form become that of like a silhouette, and you kind of pull backwards, and all of these tendrils of just shadow spill off as he just looks upwards and growls and screams, and then eventually he just falls on the ground as all of them kind of lift upwards and are completely gone. His human form just lies unconscious on the ground.
Okay. I'm a little afraid I just killed him.
Do you want to check to see if he's alive?
Yes.
Make a medicine check.
Okay. 16?
He's alive. Ira, are you doing anything else?
I just pat his back.
Okay.
Like, you're free now.
Pat his back. This is the end of the round. At this moment, I'm going to say we're out of combat. So the other one is not combating anymore, and the direwolf one
I'll drop the
transforms
fear
back
effect.
into a person and says, I surrender.
I put on the parachute backpack,
And jump
and
down.
I do a little run, and then I jump off.
You jump off, and you pull it, and it's this wide shot of the werewolf mouth. And Ari jumps, and the wind's still picked up, and she
Ah!
lands in the snow about maybe 80 feet away.
Oh,
You
that
guys
didn't-
hear Ari just.
At least it worked!
I'm gonna step toward
You
him.
get out of the snow and you put the parachute back in the backpack and you make your way back over, just kind of brushing the snow off of you, stepping over the desolated corpse of
I'll drop the
Kirill.
I'll drop the fear effect, by the way.
Is he
Okay.
still purple?
I suggest you come back inside.
Which one are you saying this to?
The recent wolf, the one I'm.
Oh yeah, he steps in. You are much stronger than Kirill. I stand by you.
Yeah.
I stand by the strongest.
As of now, we'd like to think that we're even stronger than Strahd.
Yeah, you probably are.
Yeah.
You killed our leader.
Yes, I did.
Your leader was a bag of shit.
Yes, he was.
It was mostly her.
Yes, he was. And very, very weak and unfit.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah,
insight.
you guys do that.
You can roll it too, I don't care.
Yeah.
17.
Dirty 20.
Fun fact.
21.
Part of the reason why Bard's my favorite class.
We're all amazing.
I no longer have a negative in any skill check. Because Jack of all
Do you
trades.
guys actually notice his allegiance? He's not lying. He's not trying. He is doing it out of survivability, but he
Yeah.
also seems like pure of intent. Like no, you're like this is how they work. This
Yeah.
is their culture. You killed the leader. I serve you now. I don't care about Kirill whatsoever. I'll serve the person that killed him.
That was her. So.
Did he get out? Or
No,
did he
he's
just being
just
loud?
being loud.
You are not a werewolf.
No, I'm
No.
not.
I was. Your companion over here.
the pact. The pack.
This guy. I'll point to.
Tentative your name is the
Emil
pack.
transforms back from his werewolf form, and he says,
So, he's okay.
You are with me now. And he nods and he says, Get back in there. And he kind of runs off, kind of scurrying off into the cave, and he says, He joined Kirill because he assumed he was stronger. He is loyal to me.
Then you have another one. Lay on hands, 2 hit points.
You bring him back to life. He kind of looks around.
Is that a horse voice?
What did you do? What did you do?
You're free now.
What?
He kind of looks around. Emil just kind of looks at him. He says, "Did you unbind him from his curse?"
Yes.
This is your punishment for not serving me. And he just kind of looks up. He just looks in fear, like he has no idea what to do. And he says, "Run and never return." And he just kind of kicks him as the dude kind of turns over to on all fours. And he looks around and he just runs out of the cave.
There is
Go to
no way
Kresk.
that guy is not going to die.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
to Kresk.
You yell that off as he disappears into the fog.
I was gonna give him a dagger.
You can give him one.
Thank you. That would have saved his life. A brass dagger.
We have set a reputation now. Thank you.
Of course.
We
I
want
will
you.
join you.
Okay, I retract my statement. I'm going to go do that. Can you do that?
I'll do it.
You can get him.
God,
Can I hold him?
Can I? Oh, it's okay. I was up all night with
I did
him.
it last time.
At least he didn't scream for 2 days when you brought him home.
So, you will join?
I appreciate it.
You will join? The entire pack will join?
Thanks.
Who will join? It's just one?
And he looks around, and Zulika kind of steps forward and she says, "I will help you." He says, "The 2 of us, and will not danger the entire pack."
That's fair. Definitely.
We're endangering all of Barovia with our mission.
Well, just ourselves. If we all die, Strahd probably won't punish Barovia for it.
You are narrow-minded.
I am a
I mean, many have tried.
terrible leader
That's
if I
punished
lead
them,
my
yeah.
entire flock.
Then you will follow us.
I will follow you. You have helped me.
Hey, 2 of them are coming. That's more than what we came to get in the first place.
The last time I was here, as I've elaborated on before, we assumed we could take him. We very much could not. If there are any chances we can take, I suggest we take the route that is what we are most confident
Strahd is a
in.
traitor. I
Strahd
would
is
love to
indeed.
see him die.
If you feel as though you are weak as a leader, then you follow us and we will lead.
I think
But
what he
your
meant
flock,
is... Interesting.
I do not mean that I am weak as a leader. I do not want to lead all of my people to die.
You should give them the option to
That
go.
would be a foolish decision.
then listen to what I have to say, and think on it. I do not demand action. I've done that before and it has caused many mistakes. Consider if you and your one follower join us, and we storm Castle Ravenloft, and we die. Now imagine in that scenario that adding 2 more to our numbers would have led us to survive.
If I die, I will not die with my follower. I will die with my wife.
Then let us pray, ignorantly as we can, that Strahd is kind to those who betray him.
He is not.
That is
I
what
know
I'm
this
saying.
firsthand. I am willing to fight against such tyranny. I will not allow my people to become extinct, however, and will leave some behind to take up the mantle if I die.
Then let them know what you are doing. Let them know what happens if we fail.
They know. It's happened before.
Then this is the end of my words.
We shall meet you in Kresk then.
Yes.
Are you able to get in? They don't...
Outside of.
He looks down. He's in his human form. He just talks like that.
Oh, okay.
Sucks.
I was a voice actor.
Where are the other drugs going? I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Hey, Jacob, what was the woman's name? I'm sorry.
Zulika.
I'm sure this is not how you spell it.
Did you get it?
But
No, it's not. It's a you.
He says, "We will prepare and meet you there." He kind of steps back and he and his wife go.
We will gladly have you.
I think we're going to quest now, aren't we?
Yes.
Who else are we gathering?
do you have?
Everyone.
Do you guys have that way to contact far away?
I already contacted Mordenkainen. If he's coming, he's coming. If he's not, he's not.
Hasn't Strahd caught one of your messages before?
Yeah, that's happened. They're very hard to catch. You have
Not
to.
for him.
You have to look out for them.
If Strahd has seen any movement in Barovia at all, then he is more than cautious right now.
You watch as Esmeralda goes over to Kareel and pulls out one of her hand axes and kind of shakes the blood off of it, and she says, he knows what we're doing. He is prepared. No need to worry about being secret. He knows.
Yes.
Then we should double check.
To Kresk, then. I just told him to meet us there. I didn't have any extra birds to send.
We're waiting for Damien too. So
Yeah.
I believe this was the last time we were going to get everyone together and then
The
head
last,
to Vallaki.
the last person we need is the Vistani kid. She's in Vallaki.
Yep.
Vistani kid would probably give us some of the Vistani. Their father will probably fight for us.
Hopefully, maybe we can cash in on a deal of some sort.
Come with me inside for a moment. Just the few of us.
Sure.
Is there somewhere we will not be heard?
Who are you asking?
Email.
Yeah, Emil.
Emil went further into the cave. Are you gonna go find
Yeah.
him?
We're going
We
to-
could also talk on the way back to Kresk.
They're not following
What I
quite
want
yet.
to say requires secrecy. Strahd is alert. Any bird in a tree could hear what we have to say.
True.
We shouldn't avoid any precautions.
Look, if you don't want me around, I'll leave.
You can join us if you wish. This has nothing against you, just a precaution. I'm gonna go in.
You go to Emil, and he says, "Yes." And he kind of leads you over to one of the he's got it on this map over here. One of these little areas over here. It's like a little small cave thing.
Suppose Strahd has caught on to our marks. I suppose we devise different ones. And the reason I propose this is because I think one or two of us should go verify that Mordenkainen is with us.
He should be in Kresk.
And if he is not, then we will waste time looking for him.
Do you think we should go right now?
That is my advice. But as I have learned from the two of you, I should wait and think longer than I take action. So I will leave this choice to you. But that is my advice.
How long does it take to get to Kresk from here, Jacob?
A few hours.
A few hours. If you think only two of us should go, I don't mind to be one of them.
I wouldn't mind either. I am fast, and I have traveled outside of you before.
This new thing is miniature.
How do you guys feel?
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'd like to rest. If I could.
Would you like to rest in Kresk?
I've never met him, but I'd volunteer to, but I don't know him.
I also would like to speak to him.
Then shall we go together? It
Should
seems
we
as
send-
though
Should we send 2 or 3?
many of us are going to Mordenkainen.
Did you want to speak with them too?
No.
No? I do want to talk to him, see if I can...
Then we will
persuade
need a
him
new
if
mark for you.
Do you mind staying until the
Here? In the den?
Yeah,
until
you
they're
and
ready to
Esmeralda,
head to
maybe.
Kresk? I need to be
For
accompanied as well.
My advice, my design. I am not as intelligent as you, but I am
We could just go
capable
all
of
together.
planning. What I would say is that those of us who choose to visit Mordenkainen will do so. Those of us who do not will go to Kresk.
Mordecai should be in Kresk.
Yes.
If he's not, then we can... I have one more bird. If he's not... Well, no, I have 2. You get
What
one
I'm
too.
saying is that if the bird you sent before has been caught,
Right.
any subsequent birds will also be caught.
Right, but we don't have a way to contact you to tell you if he's in Kresk or not. Or are you saying that the 3 of us should go to where we know his mansion to be?
As mentioned,
Yes.
he dispelled it. It's not there anymore.
We know where he used to be.
We could go look.
If tracking becomes too much of an issue, then we will simply go to Kresk. That is my proposition. In any case, if we ever choose to split up again, perhaps an injury is not the best way to mark us. I have charcoal.
Charcoal?
Yes.
How long would that mark stay, though?
As long as you keep it.
We could also message words.
Could split charcoal itself.
We could message words, like how you did with me.
Very well. Are we deciding to split or are we staying together?
I'll head to Kresk.
I would very much like to check on Mordenkainen, but that is not my decision.
I can come with you, if you want me to.
I would happily have you.
I really don't understand the reason why we're splitting up. Aren't we all needing to go to the Kresk anyways?
He wants to go to where...
Simply saving time by checking on Mordenkainen himself. If he's not in Kretsk, we would waste time searching for him.
If Mordenkainen decided to sit in his forest instead of helping us,
okay.
Maybe we could convince him to come to our side once we tell him who we have with us.
Or if your messenger bird had failed to reach him.
We all need... The road back is towards Kresk anyways, right?
Yes.
So...
We would divide at a moment. Perhaps
Some
I've
would-
taken up too
some
much
would
time
stay
with
in
this
Kresk.
notion.
It just feels
So-
like we're not really saving any time.
So here's just so Colton can explain, because I think that we're doing a poor job of explaining. So right now we're up here, right?
Yeah,
In the
can you pull up
werewolf
the map?
Just disregard the notion. I mean, he's not the smartest.
It's fine.
No, what you're saying makes sense. It's
Yeah.
just the way it's being explained is a little. And Ira will pull up the map.
Yes.
So right now we're up here, right? No, we're up here.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
We're right here.
Oh, it's backwards than it usually is.
So
Sorry.
what Tallman is suggesting,
Oh,
because we're right here. Yeah, sorry. Because we're right here, is one of us, or however many of us, come back down and over to Kresk. The rest of us come back down and start on the road to check the woods for Mordenkainen.
Yeah.
And then we meet in...
And then we can meet in Vallaki. So the thing is while some of us are going to gather everybody, the rest of us are going to make sure Mordenkainen isn't sitting in his woods, and then we'll all meet up in Vallaki and then head out.
Okay, so we're gonna need new marks no matter what.
Yeah, we'll need new marks
We'll
because
only need new marks if
we split up.
unless all of us go to Kretsk, hope that he's there, and then go to Vallaki.
And then how long are we waiting to hear back from each other?
We would go immediately Vallaki. If neither of us report back, wait
It's very late.
a day.
guys.
What time is it today?
It's
In game?
Hmm?
What time is it in game?
Oh, you're not entirely sure. It's late. It's night-ish.
It
Almost
might be.
night.
It almost might be best to just return to Kresk because of the time.
Then disregard my notion.
I do think it's a decent idea. It's
Yes,
just
we do need to.
I don't
wait
know
for
if we
him.
have the proper
In any case,
stamina for it.
we seem to be wasting time now. Are we ready?
Yes, I'm very tired.
Email, are you guys ready to go? I'll go find them.
Or you can.
Yes.
Yes? Alright.
Esmeralda will come over to you, Tallman, and she will look at you. She says, if we rush, if we move too quickly, if we don't think about all of our options, it's just as bad as if we wasted time.
I apologize for my caution.
You don't need to apologize. I'm only lending you whatever experience that I have.
I just randomly looked. And
We
I'm
have time.
16.
Not all the time, but I mean, it's not like he's going anywhere.
Then I will take your word for it. Safety in numbers, as it seems. Thank you. Your wisdom is appreciated.
Yours too. She hit up. And assuming you guys grab Emil and Sulika, you guys make your way out of the werewolf den
Yes.
and make your way south towards Kresk.
As we're traveling, I'll just say, those of us with faith, I suggest you pray to the Morning Lord or other that Mordenkainen and all our allies are safely in Kretsk.
Yeah.
Will do.
Hey, is it a good
I know
idea
that
to
was
pray
it.
to a trickster god that all of our allies are in a location?
I'm sure he won't do anything too bad to them.
Dear Duck King,
Maybe tie their shoes
please
together.
don't be an asshole. That's all I say. I say it out
That
loud.
would be good.
Reverse psychology.
That would be good. I'd be all like, it'd be great if you could have them all in one place so all their shoes could be tied together at the same time.
That's amazing.
That's
Very good
genius.
idea.
It's
They're
genius.
just in a circle now with all their shoes tied together.
It would be quite
But wouldn't
hard.
that be the greatest prank?
It would be quite hard to get them all in a circle long enough to
Please
trail
don't be a
if it's just-
complete asshole.
I want to
Be
take
a
you that.
small-
As long as it
30
keeps them all
people.
together.
30 people unaware with all their shoes.
But like they're not like tied together like together.
What do you
It's
mean?
like my shoe. One of my shoes is tied to one of your
Well, yeah.
shoes. One of yours to one
It's a
of.
big prayer circle with shoelaces.
Love that idea.
Okay, we go to Grant's.
All right, you guys make your way back to Kresk. You head back over, and as soon as you do, a bunch of ravens begin to descend forward into Kresk above you.
Ah.
As you make your way inside, and the gates open and shut once again, you bring Emil and Zulika with you, along with the army that you have somewhat procured here. And when you make your way in, you can see 3 were-ravens join the rest of your group
Who's the
as
third
well.
one?
Davian,
Both his
his
sons.
son, and his 2 sons.
Mhm.
Davey and his 2 sons. Okay.
He had 2 older sons, and I think 1 really young
I
child.
don't have the name of the other older son, so I'll get.
I think the
that later.
older son is his daughter's husband.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's not.
that's
It's
right.
not. That's right. It's.
Stepson.
He's not going to take his daughter, but he's going to take
Son-in-law.
his stepson and his son.
Son-in-law, that's right.
I'll get their names in a minute, but it's not important right now.
Yeah.
Well, I have
Um,
2 birds.
You guys make your way into the Burgomaster's mansion. You guys eat with everybody.
Dag.
Dag?
Yeah.
Alright, Dag. Got
Written
it.
down here. It's
Dag.
Davian, Adrian, and Dag.
Awesome, there with you. You guys spend the rest of the night with your companions and eventually head to sleep for the night.
Is Mordecai in here?
I'm sorry, I don't want to
What?
cut in just a bunch of times,
That's
but
cool.
I wanted to go to maybe the Burgomaster, just kind of investigate, talk around.
He seems incredibly happy.
What do you know of St. Markovia?
St. Markovia? Oh, she, bit of our ancient history here. This was, she founded the city. This village.
I apologize, and I do hate to interrupt you, but are you the expert in Kretsk on her?
Well, I know a few things. Why?
I feel like we killed the expert.
I would like to know either why she failed or what her approach was.
Story, this was hundreds of years ago.
Of course.
The story says that she, gathered a group of clerics and priests to defeat the Devil Strahd. Strahd, hearing about the rebellion, attempted to quell it and sent an army of vampire spawn to Kretsk to kill them. Her and all of her priests defeated these vampire spawn. And with that confidence, they marched straight to Castle Ravenloft to defeat Strahd himself. Nobody knows what happened after that. Only that those priests, St. Markovia, were never seen again, and Strahd only has a limp in his left leg to show from it.
She did leave a mark.
She did. Was one of the most fiercest opponents he ever fought.
There are 2 mistakes in this story. Perhaps one that is more blatant. These vampire spawn,
Yes.
they came and they were killed. Do you know if her numbers were quelled?
If any of her numbers were quelled, maybe a few. But many, many followed St. Markovia.
Perhaps that was intentional. Those who fight with pride and with misplaced conviction can overestimate themselves.
It is what many say was the only flaw of St. Markovia's plan. She
There
was
is a
too
second.
confident in her approach.
You do not hire healers to do a killer's job. And that is why we have brought those who would normally not be welcome here.
He goes over and grabs onto your arm and he says, I believe in you
Because we are killers.
because you're smart.
That is not something that has been attested to me before, but I do appreciate the notion. Sleep well.
You as well. You guys eventually head to your rooms and long rest unless you're going to do anything else. Right?
I'll go
When Ira
check.
comes back,
I'll go check on Stella.
you go check on Stella.
Yeah.
She's okay. She's a little bit more talkative. She's speaking to some people. She's hanging out with Doru a bit. They seem to have become a little bit of friends. They're similar in age. As they kind of talk about things that have happened, they both can kind of relate through harrowing experiences through that of Strahd. And they kind of bond through that. So they've been talking. You make your way over, and she says, "Oh, hi."
Hello.
Harrowing is a great word for Strahd.
Yeah.
How are you?
Fine. Are you okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Creepy music.
And then she stabs you.
And then she turns to Dory and she says, "So yeah, what I was saying was," and they kind of continue their conversation.
Billy's probably already asleep, huh?
Who?
Billy?
Who's Billy?
Billy doesn't live here.
I know he does.
Oh.
The kid I gave a dagger to, he was one of the ones we rescued from the werewolf
Oh
thing.
yeah, no, yeah.
I'm asleep.
You guys eventually head to sleep.
I'm gonna go into. I'm gonna try.
Sorry to keep interrupting, but I also wanted to do something.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna try to sneak into my companions' rooms
Okay.
and tie their shoes together in the night.
Okay, who do you do first?
Seymour.
Okay, make a stealth check.
I don't know.
Can I go invisible?
You will have advantage on the check.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna try and tie all of our shoes together. So you have to
Like
get like
the
a really
actual
long
plan.
shoe string.
Let's go to Castle Ravenloft.
Take a rope.
Everybody all falls over.
We all die because of a prank.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Do I have my favorite bodyguard? I already long rested, I don't know. 6.
6?
Woo.
Seymour, what's your passive perception?
10.
You sneak in because your sleeping passive perception is your passive perception -5.
Yes.
You're so loud with the door, but Seymour snores, so you shut it and just kind of,
Dumb.
as you make your way in very slowly, go over to his shoes.
Tie them in like a bunch of knots.
Who do you do next?
Talman.
Okay. Well, he's doing stuff, and I'll get back.
Okay.
What else were you gonna do before bed?
I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. Is it Yzmark, the lady? Or is that her brother?
Irina is the lady.
Irina.
She's not here.
Yeah. Oh, she's not.
No,
No,
she's
you
in
never got
Shroud
her.
Castle.
She's in Castle Ravenloft. Supposedly, Strahd took her.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
There we go. Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine.
That part. Ira, Esmeralda, the rest of you who are awake.
This is before you guys go to sleep.
I'm
so-
already asleep.
And Seymour's tired.
I'd imagine that, yeah, because,
Sure.
sorry.
A lot of people,
Cross paths.
Doru and probably Stella are probably asleep as well.
Okay. A little boy.
By the way, I don't sleep with my shoes on. Just want to make that very clear.
Yeah, I
you
know.
don't sleep with your... Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
why would I do that?
I'm just going in and tying your guys'
The-
shoes
Weird.
into a bunch of knots. I don't expect you to sleep with your shoes. That's weird.
What?
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Drink with me tonight.
Okay.
Sure.
I think so. What I'm
Are
doing.
you
in the audience
requesting that I drink?
I request you drink in good company.
Sure.
This is the calm before the storm, people.
here. Right.
Not easy to sleep.
We've got about a night or two. Don't we?
That's what we'd like to think.
Well, the rest of the time is going to be traveling, so
Well, for
I
now,
don't really have a good time to
I'd like not to think.
I'll dig into my bag. I'll pull out a bottle of the Red Dragon Crush.
Esmeralda
Before.
holds up her cup.
And I'll pop it open. I'll pour Esmeralda a cup. Then I'll pour 2 more cups. And I'll pass one to Ori.
You're right. It's been unbelievable that we've come this far. You have come this far. So, my congratulations.
Hey, you're right here next to us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be possible without all the people about ready to follow us into
Certain death?
victory.
I wouldn't call it.
Come
I
on.
would call it certain death.
Where's the confidence?
Oh, I'm very confident.
You're the one that thought you could kill him by yourself. How can you fail with all of us around?
I'll be confident once we have a plan and we're right at the gates. I don't
That's-
feel very confident drinking wine in Kretsk in a
Best plan
mansion.
is improvisation.
No, it's not. And
It's
don't
not.
you think that, because you will die.
I can't. Ari, when was the last time we made a plan and anything we did went to plan?
These few
Did that ever happen? Has that ever happened?
luck on their side.
Right.
I'd suggest we formulate a plan, but I very much do not feel like thinking.
Mycroft got arrested there.
No, Castle-Lantern Villa.
Who is this?
The Castle-Lanterns. We went in. I mean,
She
it
just
was-
died.
And we had to put little kids
More
to
of
sleep.
your companions have died?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a mistake.
Mycroft didn't die.
This sounds like a story.
Well, by my experience, all of my plans that have come to fruition are ones that I planned.
He was
He
our chef and he fought with
What?
a ladle.
He did. And garlic.
He
And
was
a
weird.
pot. Very brave man.
I imagine he died because of that.
I don't know. He was in it for the money, and
He,
I was already passed
I
out
think
by
he
the
was
time.
killed by a ghost.
Yeah, I was already down by the time. You know,
I was
that's
down.
actually the closest call we've ever had.
and you accepted a man like that into your
Oh, good.
numbers.
So the time when you improvised and you.
No, that was the time we had a plan.
Yeah, we had a
actually.
plan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds like
Did you have a plan for ghosts?
Well,
That just sounds like you didn't do your research, which is a part of
Maybe
making a
not.
plan.
Well, they were very secretive people, and the only time I've ever
There's
talked to
only
them,
one-
they didn't say, "Hey, I have ghosts in my
There's
dungeon."
only one thing worse than improvisation: a plan without any research.
I suggest another round.
Yeah, it's a good
I've
idea.
been finished my first
boy.
one.
You guys drink the night away and eventually
I
head to
actually
sleep.
did want
Ari-
to slip
Ari-
a potion of laughter into a few of those.
Is that a thing?
What? From the fucking
From the
bone
grandma.
grinder?
Yep,
Okay.
I still have the potion of laughter and the
God.
potion of youth.
Ari only drinks one cup,
Make a sleight of hand check.
but only because she wants to tie your guys'
okay,
shoes
so I have it
together.
in my bag.
Alright,
What he
I
would
will
do,
report
because he
you the
knows
second
he's
one.
not super subtle, is
Mhm.
try to
I've seen you drink more than
take
this
the
before.
label
Come on.
off on
I've
the
got
inside,
plans.
and then
Like
pull it
what?
out.
I'm going to
Still
spend
make a
some
sleight
of
of
the
hand
night
check
praying.
to serve people wine that you're pouring shit in.
Suspicious thing you could say.
Shit!
Yeah,
Behind
super
me.
suspicious.
One.
What are you two doing?
I was like, why aren't you drinking more? And she's like, I'm going to spend some of the night praying. And I rolled insight. I got an 18 and she got a 1.
In a way, I'm praying.
She's going to play a prank on everyone.
Right before that, you said, "I have plans,"
kinda
which is
smiles
like the most
cheekily.
suspicious thing you can
Like,
say.
God's blessed me in this poor, and I guess
I want
guidance
it.
quietly.
Oh my god, amazing. Guide me in this war!
Do you have a? I'm gonna borrow this if that's alright.
Go ahead.
Sleight of hand.
Yes.
8.
Okay. So you two are sitting there doing shit. What are your passive perceptions?
15.
A lot
13.
higher. I just
The two of you
laughingly proclaim.
barely notice that Tallman seems to maybe do, you don't know what he does, but he does something with the wine. He opens it and he says, God's guide me in this pour. And then he kind of does something and then he goes over and he pours a few cups and he hands them out towards you. And Esmeralda kind of grabs it.
I
Drinks
wait
it.
for her to drink it.
Cheers.
Right.
He'll drink it too. Put it
Okay.
in his own.
Got it.
I put it to my lips and do what Spencer does when you hand me wine, where I go, "Oh, that's gross. I don't like that," but I didn't put any in my mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
Smells like dragon bread.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm not much of a wine drinker.
You will.
That's a lie.
All right. Nobody really seems to be affected. Nothing happens.
Disappointing.
Hmm?
What?
Nothing. I figured this batch would be somewhat stronger. I was mistaken.
Oh god. Jeez, dice.
Okay.
Is your brother already asleep?
Yes.
We should play a song.
My brother is asleep. I don't play without him.
You do have pipes, am I mistaken?
Yeah, but those aren't really the pipes to play a song with. I don't have any other instrument but
So
drums.
it's very much like a song.
Scary
Yeah,
one.
it's foreboding though.
That is not something we want right now.
No, it's not really, is it? Do I have anything else I can play an instrument with?
Does anyone know where Godfrey's sleeping?
Why?
Oh, I needed to speak to him.
It probably would be easy to find him.
Guitar you play.
The lyre.
That's the guitar, yeah.
It's like a little.
Little
It's
harp.
like a little harp, right? A lyre.
That's right.
Yeah.
The only
Is there a
instrument,
And I'm a
lute around
harper.
here?
the only instrument I play is a set of dice.
Make a
Is
noise.
there a lute around?
Just imagine you're like shaking dice.
Sure.
I'll start playing this.
Alright, you guys play some music, kind of
Well,
winds down the
Ira
rest of
plays
the
because
night.
Ira
already
plays.
refuses to play
Got
without
it.
singing.
And eventually, I'm assuming you guys
Yeah.
Yeah.
head to sleep.
Time to tie everyone's shoes together.
All right, roll stealth again.
Ira's door is locked.
I don't wear shoes.
Ira's door is locked.
I have giant feet
He
or
didn't,
metal
he
plating.
didn't forget what you said.
Just like, oh, there are no shoes on those.
But you have like shoes you wear, right? They just don't have laces.
I'm a furbolg.
You don't wear shoes.
He's either barefoot or wearing
I
his
have
armor.
the metal plating that just covers the top half of my feet. The bottom are furbolg feet.
He's like a hat.
You want to tie my toe
I'm gonna
hairs
I'm
together?
gonna go down to the kitchen and grab a jar of jam,
Okay.
and I'm going to pour it out along the side of his bed, so when he steps out, he gets jam on the bottom of his feet.
Okay, you do that. And is that it? Or are you doing anything else?
Well, Ira locked his door. Is he on the ground floor, or is he on the second floor?
The second.
I can get up there by myself. All right,
He said he wanted in. You said no.
asshole. All right, I go to bed. You know what? No, I'm gonna put some jam along the door of Ira's door.
Okay.
The door
Alright.
of Ira's door.
The door of Ira's door.
Got
Yes.
it. Oh, okay, you do that.
I hope you don't put your shoes on.
Oh.
And that you
What
step
kind of
into
jam is this?
Strawberry jam.
Oh, okay. That's super noticeable.
I hate that shit.
Oh no, you're kidding? If we're getting ready to leave to go to Velaki, he's gonna get in his full armor and everything before he walks out.
Everybody check your messages.
He normally waits if there's like
Fine.
time before.
Okay.
If we're gonna start immediately.
So, you guys long rest, and you wake up the next day. As you wake up the next day, you see more. You stand up, and you go over, and you put on your shoes, and as you do,
He's not a morning person, so he very groggily does this.
very groggily get up, and one second. Go over, and you put on your shoes, and as you step forward, you
I wear boots.
wear boots, and you go over, and as you stand up, you just face plant into the floor. And Ari, you hear that as you wake up.
Are you all right?
Where do I hear that from?
Tim, I feel like you could
head.
actually have a career in slapstick comedy.
Probably. Where do I hear that from?
In your head.
I guess
Oh, okay.
message.
I fell down. I might stay here for a little bit.
All right. Can you help?
Wood's kind of soft sometimes.
That's an odd.
Can you bring me coffee?
Sure. I go downstairs to get him a cup of coffee,
Go downstairs, and you grab him a cup of coffee.
and
you,
I go over to the table and I look for a stick of butter,
Okay.
and I take a butter knife and I cut it in half, and I pick it up and I put the butter in the cup of coffee,
Got it.
and then I walk upstairs, and I'll mix it so it melts.
Okay. As soon as you make your way upstairs, you hear Ira's door unlocks, and he steps out. And Ira, as you step out, you kind of come out of the hallway, and you see Ari with a cup of coffee. And you make your way over, and you've stepped in jam.
That's an odd place to put jam. And I'll just walk back.
And when you shut your door, it's on your hand now. You go over and you bring him the coffee. You kind of step into his room. He's just face planted on the ground.
How'd you fall?
I don't know. I just woke up. I think it was the Duck King. Do you have my coffee?
Yes.
Thank you.
The Duck King helped me with that.
Walk over.
Waterboard yourself with coffee.
It's very salty coffee.
What just happened in here?
Did you make this?
No, the Duck King did.
He sucks.
I went downstairs and there was just a cup of coffee already made. And I was like,
Okay, first off, he's not real, so...
Viridia is very real. He brought me back to life. You should be grateful. He only has a coffee table right now.
I'm gonna go make my own coffee now.
Bet you there'll be salt.
Can we play a song?
I didn't wake up yet.
Okay.
Well,
I bet you there will be salt in that coffee.
I'm gonna go
The coffee that I make?
Yes, you've woken up.
I don't.
I think there will be.
tune the AC just a bit and then
Go ahead.
release myself
Into the wife.
from this mortal coil.
Oh no.
Oh no. You come
Jake.
downstairs. The only person who's are you coming downstairs?
Yeah, I untie my boots.
Got it.
I'll go downstairs too.
You make your way downstairs. As you make your way downstairs, you the only person kind of sitting in downstairs is Esmeralda. She's kind of down there. Her eyes are closed.
Did she look asleep?
You alright?
Huh?
Did you sleep down here?
What?
Did you sleep down here?
No, I just woke up.
You should try this coffee. It'll wake you up.
Yeah.
She made it for me. It's really good.
No,
No,
Viridia
I
made
don't
it
want
for me.
anything in my stomach right now.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
You drink
Okay.
too much?
Maybe. I didn't
We
drink
drank
that
a
much,
lot
though.
last night.
Wow.
I feel it
It's
too.
really not good.
What?
I don't feel too good today either.
Like hungover? Like,
She stands up and quickly walks over to the door and blasts it open. And she just barfs outside the door, and she just spits. And she makes her way back in. I don't think I'm okay.
more than hungover?
It doesn't feel like a hangover I've ever had.
Can I roll medicine?
Me
Yeah,
too.
roll medicine.
I'll go over to Ira. Roll.
You go over Ira, roll medicine.
Am I cool?
13.
Natural one.
Natural one.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea what's wrong with her. You have no idea. You're like, I don't know how to like. You can't tell if she's sick. You can't tell if she's poisoned. You can't tell if she's just thinking PMS. You're not entirely sure. You go over to Ira. What'd you roll?
13.
It is the easiest thing in the world to tell. You put your hand up to his forehead. He has a fever.
I'll go over to Esmeralda.
Mm-hmm. Also has a fever.
You guys have, like, the flu?
That's what it feels like. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna brush back her hair and then just like kiss her on the forehead.
Thanks. I feel like garbage.
Maybe
I'm
Tallman will have a way
I'm gonna attempt to. She has like really like
Yeah.
frizzy hair. Right
And
now.
it's even messier.
I'm gonna
Like,
attempt to braid it back so that if she throws up again, it won't go in her hair.
thanks. You just kind of do it. She has so much hair.
That's why I said
You have
attempt.
to pull it back and do it, but you
Tallman-
accomplish that.
Tallman might be able to help us.
Tallman comes downstairs eventually. Footsteps kind of lazily making their way down.
Sticking
step
to the
in,
floor.
No.
What?
Oh, you put it in front of his door too?
I put it
Go to
in,
the bed.
along
Next
his
to my bed.
along his bed.
Oh yeah, you
Like all the way around? Because he
he's-
slides forward.
you wake up and you
Why does he slide forward?
He's tall! He's just like,
your bare feet
Kind
have
of like a conveyor belt.
jelly on them, and you just
I check. Does it feel like there's jelly or is there actually jelly?
there's actually jelly.
Alright. How do I feel?
Like what I sent you.
A level of exhaustion?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You feel like you have a have you ever had a fever before, Logan?
They're definitely different. I understand.
You feel like you have a fever.
You have the flu.
You basically feel incredibly weak.
Yeah.
Your stomach hurts, and you're incredibly cold. Very, very cold. He makes his way downstairs. His feet kind of is sticking to the.
He doesn't wear
This is a
shoes.
very disappointing night for me.
It's the morning.
Is that because
You have the flu too.
Because I locked my door.
Can Furbolgs get the flu?
It feels like, yeah, I can't be poisoned. So,
It's not a poison.
okay.
It's
So, okay.
the flu would be considered a disease.
I feel like those drinks were...
You're a paladin. Aren't you immune to disease?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You said poison. Those are two very different things.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then no, you do not have any of those feelings I just gave you. You feel perfectly fine. There's a
that
huge
camera's off.
difference between no, it's been coming in and out, and I don't know why.
God, nobody saw it.
I saw it. Jesus
Guys,
saw
Logan
that.
did
Jesus saw it.
I will fix it right now.
All right.
You do have jam between your toes, though.
You have toe
the
jam.
toe jam.
Thanks.
Now we just need a character named
Hmm?
Pearl.
What?
Actually, I'm okay with that reference. You get a pass.
Damn, I'm finding you. I'm
You know what, guys? We need to pause. I don't know why. Well,
Okay.
maybe actually.
It's blue. It's
Oh,
been for like...
yeah, you.
This one's off now.
We're gonna have to restart. So be right back.
All right.
Spencer, edit this out.
break time.
All right, we are recording.
Okay.
Okay, so we're back.
I'm in
what
chapter
were we
3
saying?
right now. So.
You guys are all downstairs, and
People are
Esmeralda and Ira have fevers.
You Tallman, think you can get rid of this? Maybe, I don't know.
Tallman's not sick, though.
We get rid of this with rest, Ira.
I didn't prepare for something like this.
Could you check?
What's wrong with you?
We could speak to...
I can still go. I just kind of
I
feel
feel
like
like I'm gonna
crap.
puke.
What's the...
If it's a hangover, I believe wolf meat would be best
I
for you.
think it's the flu.
Sometimes you get the flu. It's just what happens. Let's go. Let's just
No,
go.
we're not fighting Strahd on.
Yeah, you're not going to be sick when we
I'm
find
gonna let a
Strahd.
flu stop me.
Well, I'm stopping you.
You're not going anywhere either.
You know he's right. You're the one that saw it rushing in a few days ago.
What's
Yesterday.
what's
Yeah,
Doru's father's name? The priest?
Donovich? Well, not Donovich.
Not Donovich.
Donovich is the Valaki.
Yes. I'm going to go find him.
You're gonna go find Dora's father.
Yeah.
Okay. You go over and you make your way over to the Shrine of the Morning Lord, and that's where he's at. Kind of out in the gazebo.
Hello,
All right.
Father. Weird thing. Never mind. Hey, a few of my friends are a little bit ill. Do you think you could see if you could do anything about that? I don't know if you have a way to heal like that. You seem kind of distracted. Are you okay?
What? That was the Dungeon Master. His face was over here while
Yeah.
my face clipped out to
Yeah,
watch
I know.
Logan's reaction to something. I don't know what he's doing. Huh?
Good. You didn't hear anything I said.
No, you wanted me to come back with you. Your friends are sick.
Yes.
I
I know you have a little bit of experience.
Yes, I could help them if they're sick.
All right, they're this way, back at the house.
No worries. I can make my way over.
Lay on hands. We'll also do it if you use 5 points. I know paladins really, really well.
Alright, you son of a bitch. Let's check this shit.
Doo-doo-dee-doo-doo.
Oh, yep. Alright.
Yeah, that's funny. You're like,
You go over
you're
there
like,
and go
I
boop,
did not.
boop, and take away their fevers.
You're like, I did not prepare for this, and I'm like, Logan, damn it, lay on hands literally just fixes this.
You go over and
I doubly prepared for it.
immediately go over to Esmeralda and give her a hit point, and she... Wow. That's incredible. I feel so much better.
A simple epidemic will not be Strahd's victory.
Okay, and you go over to Ira and you do the same, and Ira, it's like
Same goes for
it's
you.
almost like a high. You almost want to get sick just so you can feel unsick again because it feels that good.
Thanks, buddy. That feels a lot better.
Wow, yeah, let's go kick Mordenkainen's ass. Is that what we're doing?
No. We're
I
gonna
feel
see if
so
he'll-
jacked right
I'm
now.
gonna see if he'll join us.
Got it, and then we kick his ass.
No.
Kill him. Cut off his head.
Is this Esmeralda?
Mordekainen is the guy that I'm pretty sure outside of St.
Let's
Markovia came
do
the
this.
closest
Let's
to
go.
King. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
ready.
Yeah.
I like hold
I
it.
agree. Let's do
I
it.
hold it. Shh.
All right.
No, I'm ready to go!
And they're just in here. You
Everyone's
know,
not
you
up.
can just.
I'm
Everyone else
really hungry.
Everyone else is not even up yet, so let's get some food and then we'll go.
I'm so hungry.
All right.
So hungry. As you
I like
kind
it. No, I
of
like
it.
as you kind of hold on to her
everything.
and you hug her,
Yeah.
Was that 6?
No,
or
Yes.
like-
Yes, it was.
make a you're sitting there and you're hugging her, and then suddenly you feel something terrible. You jerk your head to the side immediately, and in that moment you realize what has just happened. Esmeralda has stuck her tongue into your ear. And she just whispers,
There's no milk there!
and then she kind of pushes back and she kind of stumbles. She looks really, really tired. She says, I'm going to eat some soup.
Wait, why are you tired now?
I
What?
threw up all the food I had. And she goes over and she just begins to...
Now we're
eat.
gonna stop. Sorry.
What
Oh,
what
yeah.
just happened?
I'm not here.
Oh, okay.
She's like drinking soup. She puts the bowl down. Okay, let's go.
All right, they're right in here. They're
Well,
very,
everyone
very
else isn't
ill.
up yet.
So, be careful.
Hey.
You might get sick too.
Tallman realized that he knows how to fix it.
Where are we charging now?
No, we're going to go to Valaki, find Mordekainen and the Vistani, who will hopefully help us, and then we're charging.
The Vistan.
Wait,
So
you
that's-
guys.
Uh,
yeah.
the little girl. What's her name? You might know her name. Arabelle.
Annabelle.
Supposedly, I'll pull up. I have one more card.
No one has ever understood.
She's
those.
on it. No one's ever understood these, but these have described every single one of you that are here right now.
All
He is
right.
not wrong.
So she should be able to help us too. And we saved her from dying because someone tried to drown her, so she owes us.
All right. So is it just the 5 of you heading out, or?
No, we're
I
getting
think
everyone.
we're taking everyone.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Yeah.
The crew is moving out.
we're taking everyone, and our only stop will be in Valaki just to get Arabelle.
Okay.
I fucking
I
wrote
think
down
it's
why am I
Arabelle.
like.
It's something about.
Did I just write down Vistani girl? I fucking did. Wrote on Vistani kid. Good job, Colton.
Yeah, Arabelle. Little girl, 7, Vistani.
Thank you.
You go through and you find everybody. Casimir, he's here as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Godfrey, Donovich, his
Here.
son. I'm
Do
assuming.
you
you're
want me
not
to give you the
stealing
list?
Stella.
'Cause I have
Yeah,
it
read them
here.
all off.
Rudolph and Richten, Esmeralda, Godfrey, Casimir, Stella Wachter.
Stella's not coming with us.
Stella's
Her
not
father
coming with
is.
us. Stella's staying behind. All right. Ismark, Donovich, no Periwinkle, Cloven, Nikolai Wachter, Mordekainen, question mark, Davian, Adrian, Dag, Zulika. Is that how you pronounce it?
Zulika.
Zulika, and Emir.
Okay. You gather everybody up and you begin to move, and you just see Van Richten beginning to prepare some of his crossbows, holy water. Esmeralda is grabbing all of her stuff. Donovich finishes praying for the rest of the day, and it's kind of this quick montage of everybody preparing, and then you just watch as the gates open and everybody just begins to stroll out of Kresk. And it's just like this wide pan shot of everybody just kind of epically walking forward and making their way to, down out of Kresk and towards Valaki.
Even the drunken mutant.
Is that Bastion?
No.
It sounded like it.
It did. It sounded a lot like Bastion. I'm gonna take a few steps ahead.
Okay.
And I'll turn around and I'll yell out to the group. We have a few more to pick up in Valaki, and then we'll rest there for the night. And then from Valaki, we'll take the gates of Castle Ravenloft.
They all just kind of nod and agree.
Hopefully we'll have Mordekainen on our side when we arrive.
All right.
I messaged you. Do we need to rest in Valaki? It's just going to take us a few hours to get there.
Either in Valaki or in city of Barovia. It's gonna take longer than a
Oh,
day
yeah.
to get all the way to the castle.
Yeah. Okay, never mind.
All right.
But I know we can get from Valaki to the castle in a day.
You guys make your way into Valaki after a few hours of traveling in such a large group. Nobody dares attack you. As you make your way into Valaki, are a few of you breaking off and making your way over to Mordenkainen.
Mordenkainen.
That's right. We have 2 people together. We need to go check the woods to see if we can find him still. So some of us should go. We should do the 4 of us, and 2 of us should go to find Mordekainen, and 2 of us should go to find the Vistani girl.
I can go with you, Tallman.
So you 2 for
To
Mordekainen.
Mordenkainen.
Seymour and I for Vistani kid.
Esmeralda will come with. We'll go with Seymour.
Godfrey, can you accompany us?
And Godfrey will come with you too.
And then I'll look
Everybody
to
else
I'll
stays
look
in,
everyone else.
in Valaki.
I'll say, go to the Blue Water Inn. I don't know if they should have a...
Davian says, that's my brother. We can all stay there for free, trust me.
He's your brother?
Uh-huh.
Why did no one ever... Okay.
Because you didn't ask. Everybody piles into the Blue Water Inn. You all... And just for the sake of narrative, we'll kind of skip forward as the 2 of you...
Wait. Do you still have paper birds?
Yes.
And
Do we need? And so do I. I have a couple. In
You
case we need
two,
to contact them.
the two groups just kind of split
Should
off.
we go some old school with this and us leave the table?
Nope.
Okay.
The two of you and Godfrey make your way up the mountain, through the across the lake, up through the forest, and up to where you originally found the door to his magnificent mansion. When you go over and find it, it is still there. The door still is in the middle of the forest. Make your way over towards it, and I'm assuming you knock on it. And the door just opens. You step inside, and as soon as you do, you can see the lobby to the kind of front room to the mansion, and you just see Mordenkainen just kind of leaning up against the stairway, just kind of looking off towards the right of you.
Wizard,
You will address me by Mordenkainen.
Mordenkainen.
then by Mordenkainen I address you. It is your time.
He steps forward, his cape just kind of billowing behind him. You still come to convince me.
Yes.
Why?
We need your help. And you need ours to get out.
If you do wish to debate, I would like to know why not.
I do not wish to debate. I only wish to know that we will be certain in his death. What is your plan? Or how do you plan on defeating him?
We've gathered a small army.
That's been done before.
Yes.
We will take the situation at its face, and at every turn evaluate and choose the best option, which is something they had not done before. We have been there, not only once, but twice.
I don't need to hear your proclamations
Of course.
of courage. I want to know logical reasons. What do you plan on how do you plan on defeating Strahd?
Those of us who have sent us to you are much more keen on making these decisions, but we do know
Who sent you to me?
the rest of us, half of Barovia. We do know Strahd cannot be killed simply. He will turn somewhere, take a different form, and we will follow it. We will end him once and for all.
How?
We have two very skilled vampire hunters with us. They've given us lots of information that we didn't know before.
So you have an army, 2 skilled vampires, and that's it.
Vampire hunters, yes.
We have more than just vampire hunters. We have those who used to serve Strahd, those who used to fight against him, those who loathe him, and those who are curious of his nature.
Then tell me, Tolman, when the time comes and Strahd is face to face with you, and say for the time being that many have fallen around you, what will you do? What will you do when he stands in front of you? What is your plan of attack?
I will do what I have done before. I will use this weapon.
You pull out the sun sword?
Yeah.
Do you light it?
Yes. And I will pierce his wretched, non-beating heart.
I did not know you acquired such an item.
It's the only thing he fears.
And I am not entirely aware of this item's nature. Tried to learn it, but I am not intelligent.
Is that all you have?
I have a...
Do you speak of magic?
I have a holy symbol. It's said to keep
A
back...
holy symbol.
It's said to keep back vampires. If there are any vampires spawned there, it'll keep them back.
If you speak of weapons, we have also acquired the blade of St. Markovia. The woman who has done this before.
The blade of St. Markovia. St. Markovia did not use a blade.
Some sort of sword. If you would like to see it for yourself, my
No,
description.
that blade alone and that holy symbol,
Pull it out.
those are our keys.
And you, I would imagine, are greater than either of them.
No. And I will not have the confidence or the hubris to assume that I am. Those 2 items right there, those will help us.
We do.
And I will join you.
This
You
man,
don't need to convince me as long as you have something, some sort of plan, some sort of way, some weakness in order to defeat him.
this man is persuaded by the material. That is what we possess.
Let us-
I'm not persuaded by the material. I am persuaded by logic.
We have given you confidence.
Yes, you have.
Let's go to.
I have long heard of that of the Sun's Sword and the holy symbol of Ravenkind. The fact that you have found them is astounding, and I commend you.
Then you will be astounded by our numbers. Come with us.
He begins to walk, and he makes his way outside of the mansion, and he shuts the door behind him. And he, well, let's hope we don't die. And if we are victorious, I would be surprised.
I'd imagine every one of us has been hoping that we don't die since the day we set foot here.
He nods, and Godfrey is just kind of there, and he's like, and he just kind of follows you guys.
Godfrey was there in case Mordecai tried to kill him.
Yeah. You two make your way south into the forests
With
Esmeralda, further over to the Vistani camp, and you kind of see it in the distance, the hill, with the different houses
Hey,
here and there.
Esmeralda,
the
I
tents
just
at the top.
realized.
Uh-huh.
Is it smart for you to come here?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
She goes invisible.
Well, that works.
I'll follow behind you.
Fair enough.
You guys make your way up the hill,
Don't
and
stare
you...
at my ass.
Hmm?
You'll stare at your own ass?
No, I said don't.
Oh.
She says, I'm going to do whatever I want. You make your way up the hill, kind of past the horses, towards the tent. You see a bunch of drunk Vistani kind of walking around. And you make your way over to the tent, and you see... What's his name again?
Well, let's see if I wrote it down.
Flunk.
Syndrix. I made that up. I don't know
That's
what
my
it is.
new character for Tesseract.
Oh. Alright.
What?
Half made it up.
Uh,
Luvash.
Luvash. You make your way over to Luvash.
Wait, is it Luvash?
Luvash lost his daughter, Arabelle.
Yes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
make your way
That's
to
his middle name?
I,
Luvash
Luvash,
lost his daughter.
also known as lost his daughter.
Arabelle.
Last name Arabelle.
Make your way over, and you see him just kind of sitting in the tent, and he kind of watches you all approach.
Hello?
So,
Hello? And you watch as Arabelle kind of comes out from behind him, and she points over, and you can just see her dark, a black hair just kind of going down the side of her face, and you see like both of her eyes just kind of peeking out. She says, "Daddy, they're the ones that saved me." She says, "Yes, I know. And they also gave me this knife." "Stop it." And he takes the knife.
When did you...
"What are you doing here?"
I have a question.
how close is she? The girl.
30 feet.
What is the Vistani's opinion on where Strahd has gone in his recent times?
What do you mean?
What he's become?
That's his soul.
Oh, buddy.
It's raining
He's
outside.
angry.
I don't want to roam.
I'll wait for you.
The ruler he's become.
Ah, pause.
Yeah, that's the last line I'll say.
Poor kitty.
He's purring. Assuming he's angry.
Yeah.
Hey.
He looks over and he says,
Can you help like a baby?
"What are you talking about?"
What is your agreement with him? You guys seem to be the ones that... The only that can leave, right?
There's a lot more to it than that. And hang on, pause again.
Bless you.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
I have a little bit more to...
It's alright.
To add
He's a baby, he doesn't
to-
have
He
anything
sneezes
to do.
all over my arms, my keyboard, everything.
He pees?
Sneeze.
Oh,
That's not
I might have some kind of like
You
a
look like
bit of an
Ziggy
infection.
Stardust.
That's
But not
towards
fat.
this guy.
He cries a bit too. Yes, I.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's 'cause
He
you're
leaks
a
from his eyes.
baby. 'Cause
I
you're
think
a
it's because his
baby.
eyes are like slightly too large. They're crazy eyes, but that's like a symptom that causes
crazy
tears.
eyes?
you see, you don't understand. The Vistani have a long-abided deal with Strahd.
You
Yes.
saved him one day, right? Long ago?
I didn't, but somebody a long time ago did. Yes. and he's offered us. We are in his. He's in our debt, and we'd like to keep it that way.
What if you could save him again and become the heroes of a land?
What are you talking about?
We plan on releasing him from his bonds the only way we can.
You speak of treachery.
Yes.
I'll give you this one chance for the sake of my daughter to leave this tent, and I'll hope I never see you again.
Look, we're doing this one way or the other. You could join us. Like I said, be the heroes of this land of Barovia.
I'll leave the heroics to you then. I intend to be loyal.
Well,
Strahd rewards loyalty.
gonna look down at Ariel. How's she reacting to any of this?
She's standing next to him. She kind of looks up and she looks over to you guys.
Think about your daughter. She could have a better life without gloom.
She already has that life.
Does she get to leave and find a better place than this?
I've got one chance, and I got lucky enough to be in the Vistani's good graces. I lost my daughter once. I'm not going to lose her again. I have the most freedom that anybody in this wretched land does. You know, maybe you're right, what you're saying. Maybe it's not good that I stay here and help this evil tyrant, but you know what? I've got no other choice for her.
Then what are you going to do when we go there to Ravenloft?
If you
Are going
win,
to stand against us?
will you hunt me down and kill me? If you defeat Strahd,
Don't really intend to.
then I have nothing to lose. I can't roll the dice on this.
You have everything to gain.
No, I don't.
Everything else.
Everything I have is right here. He looks down to Arabelle. Last chance.
We don't need to force them.
Fair enough. Oh, yeah.
Do you know about the other?
The other?
The flesh golem?
It's in the castle. View it.
Stay safe. Keep her safe.
He doesn't respond.
I'm gonna pull out one of the two paper birds that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get down on a knee and say, a parting gift. I'm gonna offer it to Arabelle. In case you ever get lost again.
If you get closer towards Arabelle, you're
I'm
about 20
not getting closer. I'm
You're just
dropping to a
kneeling
knee.
down?
Yeah. I'm keeping a hand up. In case she ever gets lost again, she can contact you with this. I don't mean to do harm.
I appreciate the offer, but I'd like you to leave.
I pull out a dagger
Okay?
What are you doing?
and then I drop it and I'm like, oops.
Let's go. Alright.
They watch as you guys leave. Maybe Arabelle gets that knife.
Yeah.
You'll never know. You guys make your way back down, and everybody meets back up in Vlaki almost at the same exact time, regardless of
Well,
how the distances
I'm
were.
I was gonna wait it out for a few minutes and see if Arabelle ended up doing anything.
Oh, so you're going to wait outside for a few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if
Sure.
anyone leaves the tent, anyone.
You wait. You wait. You just see a few Vistani kind of drunkenly bumble by up on top of the hill.
How could we have convinced them? I don't know if there was any.
She might still be an ally. Just the fact that they won't fight against us.
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you still have the cards on you?
Yes.
Okay. One of them, almost in your hand, just kind of like Infinity War, turns into dust.
Which one was it?
I don't remember the exact one, but whichever one Arabelle is.
Tempter.
I don't remember which one she is.
It was Tempter.
Tempter?
It just turns into ash.
And this is different than the other ones?
Yeah, typically the other ones kind of fly over and then just kind of disappear into the person.
Okay.
You guys head back. You guys make your way back, and the 4 of you, the 6 of you, meet up back again in Milwaukee.
How did things go?
Esmeralda comes on invisible. Not very well.
Unsuccessful.
How so?
We got more to gain in.
The rest of them refused to.
Mordenkainen is behind these two. Hello?
Hello? The Vistani refused to go against their valiant leader.
One of the cards flutters up from your hand and goes into Mordenkainen. What was that?
It's a card.
I thought the cards weren't doing that anymore.
No, they still... They still
Oh, a few games back you told me that they would always stay with me, so I was very confused. A few games back I was like, does the card do anything when I show it to them and like they become our ally? And you're like, no, it stays in your hand.
Well, it should have done that. If I didn't do it, then that was my fault.
Oh,
and
okay.
I shouldn't have done that.
So all of my cards are gone now.
Most of them.
Most of them. Past Jacob is incredibly inconsistent with current
I think
Jacob,
the
and I don't know what
only
his deal
person
is.
that's left is the Flesh Golem Woman, but she's in the castle.
Tempter
so
was a
she'll
two-parter,
be-
so
It's also the Flesh Golem Woman.
yeah.
I don't
There
know
are
if she-
2 Tempter cards.
Okay.
Oh.
This is a man who speaks of plans and magic. So
You have the
when
Sun Sword and the holy symbol of Ravenkind. I'll
Yeah.
follow you to defeat Strahd.
And this, it's
I'd imagine these two you get along
it's called a
with more.
Crusader Sword. I don't know.
Why did you fail?
Because I wasn't going to force a little girl to fight with us. Or for her to lose
Were
her
you
father.
recruiting a little girl?
Yes.
She was the one that was supposed to be our ally in some way.
Did you misunderstand the situation?
I think I did.
She was our leverage.
I thought she would.
I know.
I thought she would speak. up.
Esmeralda comes over to you and she says, "Easy, Talman. We don't need Vistani fighting for us."
I thought she would speak up and tell her dad to
I'd very
send
much
him in. It didn't happen.
prefer our numbers at the height that they are capable of reaching.
Yeah, not if a little kid dies.
And not if she loses her father.
Daughters lose their fathers every day.
The card disappeared in my hand anyways. I think we lost our shot at them.
And a father almost lost a daughter. This isn't about magic or prophecies. This is about people and their spirits. It's the reason we've gathered as many as we have.
Yeah, and she didn't speak up when we had the chance
Better they
to
stay
talk about
here
what it
than
could become. About
Walk to the
what they
castle
could
and
be.
fight us.
Esmeralda looks over at you and she says, "Our spirits are lost if that happens. We're not an army. We're not recruiting who's ever able to fight. This is about bringing hope back to these people. And I was one of those people. People who lost their father and their family. And I haven't been the better for it. So no, we don't need them." She kind of storms off.
Do you imagine we need you?
She storms off.
Thank you for coming, said to Mordekainen.
Kind of nods. He says, "Where's your army?"
In the Blue Water End.
"I will make my way there." And he walks over towards it.
I would be happy to show them a different form of reason, but I imagine discord is a lot less valuable than numbers.
Yeah, likely.
I apologize.
Follow
This was my fault.
Mordenkainen.
No, it's fine. We left with the job and didn't complete it. It's only fair that you'd be a little upset at that.
I'm going to follow Mordenkainen.
Okay. And Godfrey follows you.
I'll be back.
I go wherever Esmeralda went. I don't know if she went to the inn or not.
Yeah, she went over the end.
Okay.
Look, I know you're passionate about this. I am too. But we have what we have, and if they refuse to fight, we can't force them into it.
Do you understand my loss, Ira?
I can't say I understand all of it. I've lost 2 people.
What
Only
did they
ever had.
mean to you?
They were part of my party. They mean as much as you, Seymour, and Ari mean to me.
Would you call us family?
Say we're getting there. Say we're getting there. Apparently we're one of the few of we're some of the few that have managed to stand up to Strahd's games.
Then you haven't been here long enough. I prefer very strongly not to take chances here.
might be taking a chance letting the Vistani come with us, honestly. If they're not fully bought into this, they serve him.
I don't want to lose again.
We won't.
I don't want it to be my fault.
It won't be your fault. We're sending everything at this. Last.
Do you think there's something we missed? Anything?
No? I think we've tried everything.
Do you have confidence in all of us?
Yeah, if I didn't, I wouldn't be me. I honestly do. If,
I hate to admit it, but if I did, then I wouldn't be me.
that's why I'm the confident one.
That's
You're
why
the
you're the
logical
one making plans.
Yeah, and you're the one
Following
making
them.
sure that they're right.
Sleep tight. I think I'll
course.
stay away from the inn tonight.
Why?
I need some time to myself.
Make sure you come check.
I
Like I
will.
said, we're family.
If you're family, then you understand.
Yeah.
Talman will walk out.
Okay. You do that. Everybody makes their way back over to the Blue Water Inn. I'm assuming you guys are staying for the rest of the night. You have gathered all of your allies into one place, ready to fight against the forces of Strahd. You have one night together to prepare, to plan, and to cherish in the moments that you've had with one another. And with that, we're going to end tonight's game. We'll be back next week with maybe the finale? Either everybody will die,
Each episode.
or the beach episode. There you go. It's a filler episode. It's a
Yeah.
back. It's a flashback episode.
We spent a day at the lake.
We ran out of original content, so we
The
need to,
next episode starts
yeah.
and it's water deep for some reason. And it's like, oh, this is a flashback, but it's 30 minutes, and you're like, what? It was just a filler episode. That's weird. And then the next episode is like epic and shit. Oh man. Thanks for joining us, guys, for today's episode. We will see you again next week with holy shit, what the fuck is gonna happen?
He cried again.
Nice, yeah, good job.
Probably gonna cry again next week.
A little
I could have
pussy.
had a +10 to a roll.
Dang.
I would have gotten +6.
I did it right.
Oh.
Dang, we got a lot of
Siblings.
10s.
Nice.
Yeah, the 10s are a huge part of the deck, I think.
Which is a good part for us.
Alrighty.
That's the end of the game.
That's the end of the episode.
Or that.
Woo!